you our Dukes and Duchesses. Freshman Duchess Presley Berryhill. Presley is the daughter of Nikki and Tanner Berryhill. Presley is escorted tonight by her father, Tanner. And Presley has been in Brook Hill for 4 years. Her favorite Bible verse is Psalm 46:5. God is in the midst of her. She will not be moved. God will help her when morning dawns. Presley Berryhill. Freshman Duke Bryce Johnson. Bryce is the son of Amanda and Bryce Johnson. He is escorted tonight by his mother, Amanda. This is Bryce's second year at Brook Hill, and his favorite Bible verse is Isaiah 53:10. Yet it was the Lord's will to crush him and cause him to suffer, and though the Lord makes his life an offering for sin, he will see his offspring and prolong his days, and the will of the Lord will prosper in his hand. Bryce Johnson. Sophomore Duchess Gemma James. Gemma is the daughter of Liana King and David James. Gemma is escorted tonight by her father, David. Gemma has attended Brook Hill for 8 years, and her favorite Bible verse is 1 Peter 5:6-7. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may lift you up in due time. Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. Gemma James. Sophomore Duke, Eddie Park. Eddie Park is the son of Kuxion, Kim, and Edward is escorted tonight by Mrs. Pat Brunson. This is Edward's second year at Brook Hill, and his favorite Bible verse is 2 Peter 3:9. The Lord is not slow in keeping his promise, as some understand slowness. Instead, he is patient with you, not wanting anyone to perish, but everyone to come to repentance. Eddie Park. Junior Duchess Miley Booth. Miley is the daughter of Shanda and Tom Booth, and tonight Miley is escorted by her dad Tom. Miley has attended Brook Hill for 3 years. Miley's favorite Bible verse is Psalm 139:14. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, my soul knows it very well. Miley Booth. Junior Duke Tucker Dietz. Tucker Dietz is the son of Gian and Ken Dietz. Tucker is escorted tonight by his mom, Gian. Tucker has attended Brook Hill for 9 years, and his favorite Bible verse is Hebrews 10:35. Therefore, do not throw away your confidence, which has a great reward. Tucker Dietz. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the 2024 Homecoming King nominees. First off, C.J. Bird. C.J. is the son of Angela and Chris Bird. C.J. is escorted tonight by his mom, Angela. C.J. has attended Brook Hill for 11 years, and his favorite Bible verse is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. C.J.'s favorite memory at Brook Hill is his junior Spark trip to France. C.J. Bird. Braxton Durrett. Braxton is the son of Ashley and Drew Durrett. Braxton is escorted tonight by his mother, Ashley. Braxton has attended Brook Hill since pre-K. Braxton's favorite memory is winning state baseball last year under Coach Don English. And his favorite Bible verse is Romans 5:8. But God demonstrates his own love for us in this: while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Braxton Durrett. Aaron Pakarinen. Aaron is the son of Petri and Mari Pakarinen. Tonight, Aaron is escorted by Mrs. Regina White. Aaron has attended Brook Hill for 2 years. His favorite memory while at Brook Hill is the senior trip. Aaron's favorite Bible verse is Luke 1:37. For nothing will be impossible with God. Aaron Pakarinen. And now, now for our 2024 Homecoming Queen nominees. Ife Abagunde. Ife is the daughter of Mrs. Modupeolu and Ayawadeji Abagunde. Tonight, Ife is escorted by Brian Serrano. Ife has attended Brook Hill for 4 years, and her favorite memory is getting baptized during Oasis Week 2023, the best decision she ever made. Ife's favorite Bible verse is Philippians 4:6. Not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. Ife Abagunde. Lila Morris. Lila is the daughter of Kelly and Matt Morris. Lila is escorted by her father, Matt. Lila has attended Brook Hill for 4 years. Her favorite memory is winning the TAP State Cheer Competition Championship her sophomore year. Lila's favorite Bible verse is Proverbs 16:9. The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. Lila Morris. Kennison Roselle. Kennison is the daughter of Holly and Jeff Roselle. Tonight, Kennison is escorted by her dad, Jeff. Kennison has attended Brook Hill for 4 years. Her favorite memory was getting baptized Oasis Week her sophomore year. Kennison's favorite Bible verse is Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Kennison Roselle. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Homecoming Court. And now please welcome back last year's Homecoming Queen, Miss Kaylee Fitzgerald, and last year's Homecoming King, Mr. Osagi Aziegbe. They will be crowning this year's Homecoming King and Queen. Also, please help me welcome the 2024 Homecoming Prince and Princess. Princess Kennedy Strange. Kennedy is the daughter of Lindsay and Josh Strange. Kennedy is in pre-K in Miss Chelsea Chesley's class, and her favorite Bible verse is Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Kennedy Strange. Prince Bryce Hanks. Bryce is the son of Maddie and Grant Hanks. Bryce is in Mrs. Parker's pre-kindergarten class, and Bryce's favorite Bible verse is Ephesians 4:32. Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ forgave you. Bryce Hanks. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the announcement of the Brook Hill 2024 Homecoming King and Homecoming Queen, starting with the King. This year's 2024 Brook Hill Homecoming King is Braxton Durrett. And the Brook Hill 2024 Homecoming Queen is Ife Abagunde. Congratulations to King Braxton and Queen Ife, and congratulations to our entire 2024 Homecoming Court. Thank you all for coming and attending tonight's homecoming presentation. Now let's get ready for some Friday Night Lights.
tonight. Let your brother count on you every play tonight, okay? And then come out and have fun. The gates are locked. Ain't nobody getting out now. They can't run. The gates are locked. Let's bring the fight to them, guys. Yes, sir. All right, brother. Let's pray.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Harrington Stadium in Bullard, Texas for tonight's high school football game on NetSN as the Carlisle Indians are coming to town to take on the Brook Hill Guard. Hello, everyone. I'm Brett Switty. Alongside me tonight was Vincent Johnson. He has the night off. For some reason, he had to go watch his girls dance tonight, Jaron. I don't know where his priorities are, but shout out to Vince as he's getting the night off to enjoy that. So it's just me and Jaron tonight. Jaron, how's it been, man?
It's been good. It's been good.
Feels like it's been a while since we've done a game together.
Yeah, last week I was went up to watch Overton or broadcast Overton at Sims Bowie, and so saw Overton get a good win there, and was happy to do that game. So, but yeah, good to be back here, a little closer to home, and do the Brook Hill game. And of course, both these schools are schools that we of course we cover Brook Hill every week, and then Carlisle's been a school that we've got on the network a few times this season. So it's
Third straight week for Carlisle on NSN.
Yeah, and it's cool when we get to do games. I think that with schools that we cover on our network, both schools that we cover on our network on a regular basis, it's a pretty neat opportunity.
The chat's already going. We got Finland's in the house as Mr. Lindros is here tonight already. As we had homecoming festivities before the game, so congratulations. Hope that y'all are able to see that. If you missed the homecoming festivities, it is good. You can go back and watch it to see who won the king and queen there. But, man, this is an interesting game. A couple teams kind of going in different directions. Carlisle's a young team, Jaron, and they've had their lumps early. We've had them a couple times. We've talked to Coach Sharp. a solid sophomore group. They're young. They've got some talent on the field, but I know the game that we did in Carlisle, they could have been in that game. A couple of mistakes, a couple of plays, they could have gone the other way and it was a different game. So what are you looking for tonight for Carlisle to kind of get on the right track here early in the game?
Well, they got to get their offense going. The most points they've scored so far this season, I believe, is 18 points, and that was last week. And then I think you had a 16-point game and a 14-point game. So you got to get the offense going. Their defense, it really has held pretty strong. Of course, I mean, they've had a couple weeks, of course, against that really good Overton offense. It's hard to contain that offense, but I'm looking for their offense to really get going, spread the ball out a little bit. They've got a couple of guys that can really be key, and then they've got some guys coming back off injury and different things that they haven't had yet so far this season. So it'll be interesting to see if any of those guys get involved.
And on the Brook Hill side, they've had a bye last week, an early bye in the season, and so they come off a loss. We went and covered them in Frisco in a tough loss there up in the Dallas area. But the big key was they played the second half with their third-string quarterback. Zach Ryle had to come in and play quarterback. Did a great job, led them back. They had a chance inside the 5-yard line there to punch it in for the win, just couldn't get it in. Sam Williams is back this week and will be starting. So we'll see what the offense looks like with him back at the helm. I look for them to try to bounce back from that tough loss on the road. You've seen Brook Hill. What are you looking for?
Yeah, I think as the weeks progress through the season, their offense is going to settle in a little bit more. And when y'all did that game on San Frisco, I texted you when you were kind of asking for some keys to the game, and I texted and said they need to spread the ball out. And that was something that first week when we covered them against Redwater, as the game progressed, they started spreading the ball out a little bit more, doing some things on the ends, and it spread the defense out a little bit. And I think getting some consistency with Williams back in there and getting some reps under again, because it's been pretty fluid at quarterback all season. They did some swapping things in the first week as well. So be interested to see the offense get some continuity.
Well, it's got about 8 minutes till 7 here. It's a 7 o'clock start tonight, which it's coming more of a norm, Jaron. We have 3 out of the 4 games tonight that we have on NSN. 3 of them are starting at 7. We'll kind of go through those games that we have tonight. Over in Rusk tonight, the Troop Tigers are in town and take on the Rusk Eagles. Keith Whitman, Jason Cavazos are on the call on that one. Rob is on the camera there. And then we have the Center Rough Riders, the counselor Stephen Shires and Crystal Wallington and their crew traveling up to Dangerfield tonight. And if you looked at the schedule preseason, I would have thought, man, this is going to be it. But
Yeah.
Dangerfield struggled early, and Center has been on a roll, so it'll be interesting to see if Center can travel up north and get a win there. And then we have our man Larry. Where's Larry tonight? He is in San Augustine, Texas, as the West Sabine Tigers come into town, and that's going to be a good one. It's one of our pick'em games, and that one will be on as well. I think the only game at 7:30 is the Rusk game. The other 2 and our game is at 7. So should be some interesting games. What out of those games, what are you looking for?
That West Sabine St. Augustine game is going to be a really good one, I think. I think that's one that, again, like you said, was in our pick'em. You've got a 3-0 team versus a 2-1 team, but that one loss for St. Augustine was a pretty good loss, and so I think that's a big one. And then I tell you, Center's on a roll, like you said. Center is definitely on a roll, and I'm excited to see how they progress. They're in that district with Carthage, and Rusk, and so we'll see how that shakes out. But they've been on a roll.
Then there's this game, Jaron, that we'll keep an eye on. I have personal reason to keep an eye on it, but probably one of the biggest games, not just in this area, but in the state, as the Carthage Bulldogs roll into town to take on the Chapel Hill Bulldogs at Bulldog Stadium in Chapel Hill. It's homecoming. There's construction going on. It's Carthage. It's Chapel Hill. It's a heavyweight battle. It's going to be a great one there in Chapel Hill. We'll kind of keep our eye on it here on one of our screens here. We'll keep you updated, but that's going to be a great battle there.
Man, that's going to be an awesome game. I think there's a question for Carthage. They had that week 1 loss against Kilgore. They were off on their typical week 2 bye, and then handled Liberty Allo pretty nicely in week 3. So this will obviously be probably the toughest competition, arguably, maybe, that they've seen so far. And again, there's questions about, how
Everyone's
Chapel Hill
beating everybody.
Everybody's beating everybody.
I mean,
yeah.
you had Chapel Hill beat Gilmer. Gilmer beat Kilgore. Kilgore beat Carthage. And if Carthage beats Chapel Hill, then they'll all beat each other. And we don't know who's. But the good thing is about these kind of games, they're just kind of measuring sticks to see where you are.
Right.
And
yeah, at this point, they're not district. It's just measuring sticks.
we have Carlisle on the field over here. It looks like Brook Hill is getting ready to enter and getting ready to get us started here. If you're watching, make sure you chat with us. We already got a few chats here. Mr. Pecorinian's good morning. Go Gar. It's good morning there. I think maybe 3 a.m.
3 in the morning last time, at least that's what
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
Congratulations, as your son made the homecoming court. That's awesome. Hopefully you get to check that out. If you didn't see it, we did get that part at the very beginning of the broadcast. So, and I'm excited. It's been 2 weeks since I've got to do a game. Like last week, I was at a game. I got to see one, but it was just a little different. I was kind of checking in on you guys and making sure everything was going well. But it's different actually being at a game versus getting to call it. So good to be back in the booth here.
Yeah, I know a couple weeks ago I had a Friday off because I had done a Thursday game, and it was pretty weird. But it was nice getting to just look at. I had like 4 streams up at one point, watching different games, and so it is fun to get an occasional Friday night off. But it does feel weird.
Here come the guard. So as they come onto the field, we'll Michigan fight song. It's a rough one to have there, Jaron. A few weeks ago, my horns went up there to Ann Arbor and stomped them. It's been a good year for my horns so far. I'm feeling pretty good.
I tell you, I think tomorrow's game with Texas or Louisiana Monroe at Texas is going to be such an interesting game because so many people are going to are going to be there to watch Arch, but it's going to be a blowout.
Did you see all the what the coaches said?
The ULM coaches, yeah. The defensive coordinator said he had some guys that played against Arch in high school. So
all right, we're going to take it down the field for the national anthem, and we'll be back for the coin toss right here on NSN.
This time we ask that you please bow your heads as we are led in prayer by Nathaniel Matei.
Heavenly Father, we are in awe of you tonight. Would you please bless both these teams as they play. God bless that they would play hard, that they would not come away hurt. We pray that most of all, we would come away just more in love with you. We pray for both these schools. We pray for our country. Most of all, God, we just thank you for your love for us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Please remain standing. Gentlemen, remove your hats as we are led in the singing of our national anthem by 2024 Brook Hill graduate, Mr. Cameron Serrano.
Proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Cameron Serrano.
All right, now we're back and ready for the coin toss here. We have the captains about ready to walk to midfield, and it's also homecoming. We mentioned a few times, a good crowd. That Jared, out to our right over here, you'll see the grass. That's not normally filled with cars. Good turnout.
And it's a great turnout. You got a lot of kids playing in the field here, and that's one of the, I really love the hillside view coming up to the stadium here at Harrington Stadium, and it's just a beautiful campus. We've been here several times, and it's a great campus. I love coming out here.
We got a great view here too. We can see the nice softball and baseball complex, the tennis courts over to the left, and man, it's just I think there's another field back over there. I'm not sure what that one is. Is that an old baseball field maybe? Do you see it?
Like yeah, I see it, yeah.
So lots of great facilities here.
Captains.
Yeah, go ahead and give us our captains there, Jim.
Yeah, we'll do for Carlisle. You got Roberto Camacho, number 11. Number 1, Antonio Ibarra Jr. And then number 4, Ivan Garza. For Brook Hill, you got number 0, Carlos Afri. Number 10, of course, that's Cameron Ryle. Number 11, quarterback Sam Williams. Then number 6, Braxton Durrett, who was homecoming king as well.
We got, is that a first W I smell for them Indians? I don't know. We'll see. Clown Doubt's talking for his Indians here tonight. It should be a good one here. We'll get this started here. Again, this is one of our unique games where we have both teams we cover. So make sure you tell everybody that you know that the game's on tonight. You can, if you're not able to make it, obviously we'd love to have you out here. It's a beautiful night. But if you can't, or you're at another game, share the stream out. We'll entertain you here on NetSN. Hopefully it'll be a good game here. Both of Brook Hill's games so far have been almost 2. If you're a Brook Hill fan, probably 2 entertaining. Had a close win that week 1 against Redwater, where the come from behind win, and then the heartbreaking loss there right at the end in Frisco against Frisco Legacy Christian. So just a lot of excitement so far for the Guard.
Yeah, and I tell you, in the game we talked about it earlier that I'm looking forward to is the Grace Community and Brook Hill game. On October 4th, we'll be doing that one together there at Grace, and so that's one we're looking forward to because now they're in the same district.
Yeah, that game it means more now. Last year was a great one here in Brook Hill, back and forth battle, but now it's a district win.
Yeah.
It's on the line, so it's huge.
And that's a rivalry that goes back. I mean, obviously for obvious reasons. And
let's see. Brook Hill won the toss. They defer. And Brook Hill will kick off as we get started here to get week 4. Week 4 started. It's already week 4.
That's crazy.
I mean, we're a third of the way through the season already, Jaron. It's just time flies. We're having fun, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Carlisle's in their away whites, dark letters outlined in gold. Of course, Brook Hill in their home orange, white letters and numbers. Their white helmets, BH on the side. The metallic helmet's kind of really in this year. A lot of high schools have gone to that metallic helmet.
Yeah, it's kind of got that little shine to it, especially when the lights, Friday night lights hit it here when the lights are on right now, but when they start really taking effect. It's about to start getting darker earlier, so these games should cool off a little bit. Now, at 7 o'clock game time, it's not too bad out there right now. It doesn't look like it. We got Marco Diaz from Monterrey, Mexico. He's in here from Marcelo. Let's go Guard. Awesome. Yeah, let us know where you're watching the game from and who you're cheering for tonight, what school you're representing. Should have a lot of different schools tonight because we'll have make sure you do have to subscribe to our channel, so just go click the subscribe button and also like our video. That helps us out a lot. And then you can chat with us all night.
And don't forget to download the NetSN app. You can check out scores from all over the area, all over the state, really. And if you're at another game or know someone at another game, you can help us out by updating those scores.
And the kickoff, a little short kick pop-up. That was number 8 on the kickoff, Christian House.
That's Grigsby with the return.
Ooh, nice return. Carlisle's going to start with pretty good field position. Let's see where they mark it. About the 37-yard line looks where they'll take over 1st and 10 to start this game. Now, I expect to see, just from what I've seen in past weeks, Jaron, Ibarra is going to be an important factor tonight as he has the ball a lot in his hands. He's a pretty good playmaker. Him and Garza in the backfield are dynamic, along with Mr. Elvis has not left the building, Hernandez.
Well, they got the addition of big-time receiver Trent Eves, number 5. He's lined up on the far side. Big part of their offense. He's back now, and so see how he gets involved.
All right, 1st and 10. Pass complete. Nice catch there around the 44-yard line. Pass was completed to number 11, Roberto Camacho. His name's, I like that name, Roberto Camacho. Kind of flows.
So gain of 7, so 2nd and 3.
Good first play there for Carlisle. So a bar in the gun. He's going to drive back to pass again. Ooh, pressure up the middle. Nice job scrambling. Ooh, just incomplete. He was looking again for Camacho at around the 50-yard line, but couldn't come up with it. That was a good job there on the scramble there from Ibarra. There was pressure from Marcelo Martinez right off the jump of the ball, and did a good job of making something happen with his feet.
We'll see if they get the ball in the hands of Ivan Garza. He's another one of those. Or, like you said, Ibarra Jr., he may keep it again on this one. Getting the call from the sidelines.
So 3rd down and 3. We'll see where Carlisle goes here.
Got trips on the far side, 1 receiver on the near, 1 man in the backfield with Ibarra Jr.
Jr. to his right and complete. That's Garza, and it's going to be a 1st down right at the 50-yard line.
About 3 more. So
you called it. It's Garza.
He's one of the sophomores on this team. That's, I think, a weapon that Coach Sharp's really excited about developing.
Yeah, they've got a nice little group. This is definitely take your lumps but getting better year for Carlisle. Not to say that they got a chance in district. You know, district hadn't started yet, but this is learning time for them.
And it's historically a good program. I mean, really good program.
So it's an interesting formation. You have 3 wide receivers at the top, 1 in motion down low. They're going deep. He's open. Oh, just overthrew Trent Eves there, did Ibarra Jr. He had him.
About half a step, ahead of him. He made a good layout for it, but falls incomplete. Hey, that's not a bad idea, though, on 1st down.
Yeah, take a shot.
Yeah, take a shot.
Why not? Center up 6-0 early in the Dangerfield game on one of our other streams. So 2nd down and 10 here now for the Indians. Ibarra Jr. is going to hand off. This time it's Elvis. Elvis Hernandez with a nice little run. It's going to get about 3 on 2nd down, so it'll bring up a 3rd down and 7 here. This is an interesting spot. Kind of you expect him to go back to the air here.
Yeah, and I think you're probably in 4. You're close to 4 down territory.
Yeah, because I mean
they've got a field goal kicker, but I don't.
No,
that's.
I mean, Brandon Aubrey's not showing up to this game. Might be in his range. Ibarra Jr. rolls right. Looking for somebody. Falls down kind of to and ends up losing yards back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be a 4th down and 10, and he's slow to get up there.
He's slow to get up. That does not look good.
So we're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back here on NSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And we're back on NSN. 9:46 left here in the first quarter of play. Carlisle will line up to punt on 4th and 10 from the 50. And Jaron, as we saw while we were in commercial break, Ibarra Jr. kind of limped off there, kind of favoring his right knee. No official word there, but it didn't look like he was putting a whole lot of weight on it there. It's not what you want to see from Carlisle first possession. As Garza with the punt, the lefty, handles all the kicking duties for Carlisle.
Got Jonah McCown, former guard quarterback, now plays for Limestone, I believe, and he's
on the chat
in on
there.
the chat saying, "Let's go, boys."
Got the chat getting fired up here. That's good. So Brook Hill will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line, as Sam Williams will lead the guard offense onto the field. The newly crowned homecoming king, Braxton Durrett, in the backfield with those yellow gloves, as it always has on his hands.
Yeah, 2 guys in the backfield with Williams.
It's going to be Durrett, and not much room there. He's going to get maybe 2. So 2nd down and 8. It's like McNeil kind of in the lineup at tight end tonight there. Witten in motion. Durrett keeps as a hole. Oh, man. If that tackle was not made by number 7, Juan Diaz, Durrett had a lot of green grass in front of him there, Jaron.
And that was shoestring for sure. He had him just by the ankle, and he had a lane for sure.
I like the music going on here. Oh, we got some scores popping up from that NetSN app, Jaron. We got Tatum 7-0 over West Rusk early in the first quarter there. 5:13 left. Williams pass caught. Vining right at the sticks. Looks like he's going to pick up enough for the 1st down. The pitch and catch, Williams to Vining.
That will be enough to move the chains.
So up to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the guard. And I think that's key. They've got to pass the ball just enough to kind of off balance and kind of give you something different for their run, kind of the power run game that Brook Hill likes to run.
Man in motion.
Durrett, handoff, finds a little crease. And he's going to get, they're going to give him a 1.
Yeah, the spot judge on the far side kind of walked backwards as he was walking.
He was walking in a crooked.
He was walking a little crooked. They give him a yard.
So 2nd down and 9 now. So they're going to go 4 wides, 2 on each side this time with Williams. He's going to give it to Durrett again. Nothing there. Good gang tackling. It's a pack of Indians there on the tackle there, Jaron.
Yeah, the tribe was there, and they closed that gap up real quick.
So no gain there. So now it's a 3rd down and 9. Looks like a passing situation here for Brook Hill. We'll see where they go with the ball. They connected to Vining on the last 1st down pickup here. We'll see they've got Durrett still in the backfield with Williams on 3rd and 9 here. He looks left, a little screen. Vining trying to slip a tackle. Is going to pick up about 7, I think, of the 9 needed. I think it's going to bring up 4th down and 2. It looks like they're going to go for it here.
Looks like it.
We may not see many punts here. They had one earlier just because I think if Carlisle would have picked up a few more yards, they probably would have gone for it. But
well, Navarro Jr. getting hurt probably.
Well, he's over there on the sideline still walking around, so
yeah,
that's a good sign.
They've been working on him over there. I've been watching him.
It's 4th and 2. It's going to be Williams following Durrett. He had a hole up. That's going to pin on the spot. He walking backwards again. Looks like that.
Let's see. That would be.
I think he may be just a little short. I don't think he had to get to the 45 to get the first.
What's the note card? Remember the note card from the Cowboys?
Yeah, they didn't put the ball spotted yet, but they just signaled first down for Carlisle. So
wow,
man,
what a stop.
I thought originally on the when he first got it, I thought he had it, and then Carlisle just surged and had a couple guys just meet him right there at the line to gain and didn't let him get across it.
And if you're Coach Sharp, that's a big.
So look where the ball is, Jaron. It was a ball short there by the spot.
Okay.
See where it's in between.
Yeah,
They've got it marked to the 45.5 yard line there. Needed the 45.
Empty set, 3 receivers near side, 2 on the far.
New quarterback in for Carlisle. That was number 11, Roberto Camacho, but he completed the pass to Trent Eves. So they did replace Ibarra Jr. for now. As Camacho comes in, been doing the wide receiver duties, but he's going to sling the ball around the yard a little bit now.
So 2nd and 2.
Well, now they go. I mean, they're going 5 wides here. But Brooks will show a little blitz. They're going to bring it. Here comes Martinez. He couldn't make the tackle. There's a lot of space. Camacho with a bunch of field spins off a tackle, and he ends up around the 35-yard line.
That move.
Man, that was a circle button move, Jaron.
That circle button.
Doop.
Twice. Double circle. And it was a good pursuit there by the Brook Hill defense. The guard front got back there and pursued well.
Marcelo did a good job of getting there, but he over-pursued kind of too hard. And one little move by Camacho, and they sold out, so there was nobody there.
Yeah.
Everybody was either blitzing or coverage. So great job by Carlisle there, and they'll pick up the first down. Camacho's going to keep it. Going right. He's going to pick up about 3, I believe, on that first down carry.
That's a lot of man running.
Yeah, he's a big boy. There's
boy.
Now on this roster, there's no size weight-wise. But I'd venture he's a good 225 or so.
Yeah.
He's more like a fullback.
Yeah.
In the lined up at quarterback there.
So Barr Jr. has his helmet on still. Maybe they're just giving us he's standing on his own power. So
yeah, if it was too serious, he wouldn't be up and moving around on it. So let's hope he's okay. Camacho, play breaks down. He takes it and runs with it, and he's going to be close to a first down, just short at around the 26-yard line, I believe. They're going to mark him.
Yeah, they're going to say his knee. His knee was down.
So 3rd down and 1. He's done a really good job of making something happen when there was nothing else there.
Now they are in field goal territory now, I believe, for their kicker. He was hitting them pretty regularly from basically this spot in pregame.
Here we go. Wow, there are 2 guys moving there. They didn't call it, and I think maybe they did. Yeah. Can't do that.
On the offensive side, I didn't see it.
Yeah. You had I think it was the tight end and receiver were both moving at the same time there. And it's going to cost Carlisle because that's 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 6. That's a big difference.
Yeah, oh, sure.
So the referees are they're
conferring.
trying to figure out what they want to do here.
And it was a late flag, too.
I like that flag. That looks really good. Good job, Jerry. That's really nice there. Looks real good on the screen there.
It does. It does.
I don't think you'll hit the decline button. I think they're going to accept this one if it's against Carlisle. Coach Sharp's having a conversation with the ref too, and they're really taking their time on this.
They really are. That's for a dead
I mean,
ball
I
foul.
thought I saw it. You know, the coaches were yelling for it down here, but yeah, they're saying illegal shift.
Yeah.
Can't have two guys moving. And that's going to back them up to the 31 now. So, I mean, I still think it's probably 4-down territory for them. I don't think you kick a field goal here. Well, especially if you get, about half of this. I mean, I'm going back to pass with Camacho, and I'm going to let him either make the play with his legs or his arm at this point. He drops back. Scrambles to his right. He's got a man. Throws it underneath him. Oh, good defense.
Oh, and
the flag comes in.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be on Carlisle, number 10. They're probably going to get him for a little pass interference there.
And it was a catchable ball, but it was very low. And so you didn't necessarily have to do anything. I don't think he was going to catch it anyway, just because the pass was a little low.
Yeah. Sometimes those underthrows, though, are ones that get you, you know. But that's going to give them the first down. That's a big penalty. Now, I'll say this usually on every broadcast. I wish it was a spot foul for high school for the pass interference. What do you think on that? I mean, that's just I feel like that you could just tackle somebody and then it's only 15 if they're about to score. And
yeah, but you're still developing and you're still learning a lot, and so that can shift a game. If you put it at a spot foul, you're shifting the game.
They had two penalties. It was offsetting penalties there, Jared. That's interesting. So basically, they're just going to redo the play. Huh? Must have been a holding call as well. I didn't see that one, but
because I only saw one flag come out.
Remember two. Here we go. Screen. Oh man, it was there. They had some space. Tough one to connect over the top like that in front of the line.
Well, you had a lot of pressure, and that's number 20. I can't see.
Is it 24?
But great pursuit there by the guard. Yeah, 24.
Is that
That's Ronnie Lindros. And great pursuit by him. It was right in Camacho's face.
Here we go. It's a big 4th down and 6 here. Carlisle's offense stays on the field here. It's been a defensive battle here so far. Man in motion. Macho steps up, looks for his man. Caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Carlisle. That's number 5, Trent Eves on the touchdown reception from Camacho. 31-yard touchdown.
No Andre on the field, so that touchdown will stand. And I told you, I mean, just in doing some research and looking at some 7-on-7, Eves is an impact player.
Yeah, you can tell already. He's made a couple of catches, got that one for the touchdown here early, and Carlisle strikes first. High snap, good hold. Kick is blocked.
Wow.
The ball's, look, did they not going after it? What's the deal? Why were they watching it, Jaron? Tell me why you don't go get the ball.
And one of the Carlisle guys, he's running. He's like, hey, I can still make something of this.
I'm not sure. Like, they could have returned that. There was nobody over there. So, block kick by Brook Hill keeps the score at 6-0. 3:07 left here in the first. We'll be right back here on NSN.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
And we are back here on NSN as Carlisle strikes first. And they are up 6-0 after the block PAT. Couple scores. We got Center, one of our other games online right now. They are up 13-6, 4:40 left in the first. Let's see, got, a score just came through. Tatum 15, West Russ 0. So Tatum off to a good start there.
Yeah, they're coming off a tough loss against Newton and ready to kind of get back going as they finish up non-district and get ready to go to a tough district play for Tatum. Got some good games all across East Texas this week, Brett.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff going. We got Lufkin 10, Tyler High 0 in the first quarter over there at Rose Stadium.
That's where our boy KO's at.
Oh, yeah, and KO. And Garza kicks off, fielded inside the 15. That's number 7 on the return. That is Gilberti. He's going to get a pretty good return up to around the 40.
Yeah. Really good field position for the Brook Hill Guard offense.
All right, second drive here for Brook Hill, Jaron. What do they need to do to get the drive moving a little farther down the field?
Well, they moved the ball pretty well. Last possession, it just kind of stalled out right as they crossed midfield. And it was, just a big stop there for Carlisle defense. So again, and I'm a big fan of spreading the ball out. I've said that several times. I know they got a dynamic run game, but you've got some weapons on receiving. Binding and some others. Get the ball in the air, spread the ball out, spread the defense out.
Got Marcelo Martinez, champions. Okay. Handoff. Oh, that's Afrey, and he's broke right through the middle of the Carlisle defense. Going to go inside Carlisle territory down to the 31-yard line. Nice run by Afrey there on the 1st and 10. First play of this drive. Man, he found a hole and hit it.
He sure did. He found the seam and exploited it big time. Wow, look at that spot.
So they moved it back to the 32-yard line. So 1st and 10, guard. Williams pulls it. He's got green grass. Williams, no one's going to catch him. Touchdown guard.
Touchdown guard.
32-yard touchdown run for Sam Williams, and they answer back. And we got a back-and-forth battle here in the first quarter as they tied up, looking to go ahead here on the point after.
So they didn't do what I said they needed to do, but they scored, so don't listen to me.
Whatever works, right? You got a little swinging gate line up here.
That's what they typically do, and they do a lot.
And for the point after is Arico. He's kicking tonight, I guess, instead of the normal kicker, DeVito. And no problems there. So with 2:34 left in the first, Brook Hill answers back. They now lead 7-6 right here on NSN.
Family Circle of Care is a network of 6 community-based health centers providing affordable health care services to East Texas families. With 4 locations in Tyler, we offer family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN services, internal medicine, and counseling. Our Jacksonville Health Center brings family medicine, pediatrics, and women's health services to the tomato capital of the world. And we serve our Henderson County neighbors at our Athens Health Center, offering family medicine, pediatrics, and women's health services. With a commitment to meet the needs of the communities we serve, we look forward to working with you as partners in care and are here for you and your family every step of the way. We accept private insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, CHIP, and offer a sliding fee discount for insured and uninsured patients. We serve everyone regardless of ability to pay. As CEO, I welcome you to Family Circle of Care, where compassion, quality, and healthcare come full circle.
Back here on NSN is Brook Hill now set to kick off. Well, I think I jinxed it. I said it was a defensive battle a few minutes ago, Jaron. As soon as Carlisle scores, and Brook Hill, what, took them 2 plays?
They took it as fighting words, I tell you. Both offenses did.
It's like, okay, we're not letting you say it's a defensive battle. We want to score. So,
ball's up.
A little pooch kick. Rico. And it's going to be fielded by number 21 of Carlisle, Ladarius Starling. And he's tackled around the 30-yard line. All right, now, you predicted wrong last time, Jerry. I'm going to give you a second chance here with Carlisle. What are you looking for on this drive for them?
Well, it looks like Camacho's coming back to resume quarterback duties, and I even if Ibarra was good, I don't know that something's working. You go with a hot hand, and
well, and it's early in the season. This one,
yeah.
Not that this game doesn't matter, but it doesn't matter. I mean, this is a preseason game, so you don't want to get someone injured later that you might need. Oh, pass complete. And speaking of an impact tonight, we've seen Trent Eves impact this game a lot already.
Yeah, as he takes that ball in for a first down. That was about a 13-yard pitch and catch there.
Yeah, it's going to bring the ball up to the 43-yard line of Carlisle. So 1st and 10, 1 play, 1 first down. So the offensives have now found something.
Yeah, both coaching staffs getting a little chance to make some adjustments, and they're doing so.
So here we go. 1st and 10. Camacho throws it out right. It's caught by Garza, and he's going backwards, and he's tackled back at the 40. They're going to lose 3 on that one.
Well, that pass was a little high, so anything that's not right there in the chest, it takes more time, and it gives more time for the defense to pursue. And Garza had to go up and grab it, and so by the time he came down.
That's a long throw, too, because
Yeah.
he threw it almost halfway across the field there, at least.
I like the idea. I know Keith doesn't. Keith hates those lateral passes like that, those screen passes. But I like them. I think they're effective plays.
They're either great or they're not.
as a lot in life is. But
yeah. Camacho scrambles, and he is tackled by number 50. That's Elijah Hall, and Carlisle's against the chains here. They're going to have a tough 3rd down and about 13 as the Cannonball defense is looking to try to get their offense back on the field here.
big opportunity here for the guard defense to really make a good stop. Now Garza is the punter, typically the punter, I believe, for.
Yes, he is.
For
the lefty.
Carlisle, yeah.
He's the kicker and the punter. And it looks like Carlisle's going to take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout with them. It's 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Brook Hill leads 7-6. We'll see if Carlisle can pick up the first down. We come back here on NSN.
Cheryl Germany Higgins has lived in Chapel Hill all her life, and she and her team would love to help you invest your hard-earned money in a very conservative way at Income Portfolio Strategies. Over 40 years of banking and investment experience. Give her a call today at 903-509-2289.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back here on NSN, coming out of the Indians timeout there, as it says on the screen. We got 26 seconds to go. A big third down and 13. Camacho looking to do something. in the air here. I would look for Eves on this play. He's been a target tonight. We'll see. He's going to come in like a little short screen. That's what they're looking for. Ooh. That was dangerous. As Lindros there, he was seeing a lot of green grass and maybe some touchdowns in his future there if he would have been able to get his hands on that one.
It was just a little high.
That was what we just talked about, Jaron. When I said it either can be really good or really bad.
Yeah, almost every failed screen pass is an almost interception, too.
I know, especially when you're throwing it right there in the teeth of the defense. So it looks like Carlisle's going to line up to punt on 4th down. Back deep for the guard, number 7, Enrico Gilberti. And it's Garza on the punt. The lefty's punt. It's a good punt. Hits around the 30-yard line, and it will be down to right there by the Indians. So Brook Hill will get the ball 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll have 12 seconds here in this quarter to see what they can do with it.
So that was a really good defensive effort there by the guard. Did a great job and contained, really besides that one first down play, that very first play of the drive, really held Carlisle to negative yards the rest of the possession.
Center now has 20-6 over Dangerfield. Got that one on. We've got still waiting for that Carthage-Chapel Hill game to come on the screen yet. It still hasn't started there. As we have those early games. We talked about that. There's a lot of early games. Our Troop game is about to get going. Oh, actually got going here as Troop leads or Rusk leads 7-0 there in Rusk.
Number 4 on the reception.
Ooh, nice catch there by number 4. That is Giovanni Orico. At the Orico brothers making their mark early in this one. It's a nice looking picture there in Rusk. Jaron, look at that.
Oh, they're doing a good job over there. Rob's over there running the camera there. And
got a nice view.
Yeah, nice
Rusk
view.
versus Troop. Nice field there in Rusk facilities. As we end the first quarter here in Bullard, Texas, Harrington Stadium, as it's 7-6. As we'll be right back here on NSN. And we are back here on NSN. Second quarter about to get started here. Brook Hill go 1st and 10. Williams fakes the handoff. He keeps it. He's got a little room. Williams across the 45 down to around the 42-yard line. And we have a late flag on the play there. As came from the back end. I don't know if it was a holding or looks like maybe it's going to come back here as Brook Hill's already walking the other direction, Jaron. It's going to be a holding on Brook Hill. So that's going to negate that nice run by Williams to start the quarter. Well, the scoreboard here has 6-6. We just now noticed it at the end of the quarter here. We thought the extra point was good, so we're not sure. We're going to go put it back 6-6 on our board. We'll find out for sure what the deal is with that, maybe at halftime. So it'd be kind of the we'll do an investigation. But Darren, I thought it was good. It looked good from here. You know, I mean, I am getting old, but my eyes, I can still see pretty good. No, we'll find out, though. So, official score is 6-6. We'll find out. Durrett, left side, got a little room. Durrett, dragging tacklers across the 50, down to around the 47-yard line. Nice pickup of about 13 on, actually more than 13. 13 plus, maybe only around 20 yards. I forgot they moved backwards there, Jaron. Nice pickup from Durrett there. So here we go.
First down.
1st and 10 guard. And the handoff that time was Gilberti, but we got a scrum going. Oh, a fist was thrown by Carlisle. That was number 53, Jorge Santana, the freshman. And man, wrestling's gonna break out on TV, Jaron. We're gonna be calling suplexes and haymakers, and
that's a big freshman.
He is a big boy.
That's a big boy.
I wouldn't be messing with him. He's a big boy.
When you said freshman, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that was one of our additions to the roster by Coach Sharp. We got an updated roster from him. And they were both going at it, but the flag didn't come till the punch was thrown. So it'll be interesting to see
if they do offset
I don't see how that can offset. To me, they could do 2 penalties offset and then another penalty. Because I mean, you take a swing, he might get ejected. They don't put up with this. I mean, that was a punch attempt. Now, I'm no dummy. I don't know, why would you swing at someone's helmet? Jaron, tell me that. If you're swinging, I mean, that would hurt.
If I am going to swing, that's not where I'm swinging.
And that's what he did. Let's go down to the field here. See what the referees got for us.
A false start.
That's interesting. Okay, so the play didn't count that part, and then dead ball is going to be called. Personal foul on Carlisle, I believe, and that's what they're pointing to. Okay, so you back it up 5, and then you get 15. So it's going to be 10-yard gain. They're going to be a first down. So a 10-yard plus there for the Brook Hill guard.
So they'll have it on Carlisle's 37 now, 1st and 10.
That was an interesting play. So Gilberte still in the backfield for the guard.
This is a game I'm really interested in, Elysian Fields and Hawkins. It's Elysian Fields 15, Hawkins 14.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's 2-3-0 teams. It's one of our pick'em games.
It is, and I think that's going to be a basketball
Who did you
score.
pick that one? I think I had Hawkins.
I picked Hawkins. I like Coach Crow with Elysian Fields. I like what they're doing, but I picked Hawkins on that one, and we'll see. It's going to be a high-scoring game nonetheless.
Williams. And going to hand off to Bertie. Nice little cut off the handoff. He's across the 30. He's got a lot of green in front of him. Oh, we got a lot of flags. We got a flag fest. Can we put multiple flags on the screen, Jaron? I mean, can we put flag? I mean,
times 2, times 3.
I think every ref on the side over there threw their flag. So something must have been obvious. I didn't see it, but
that was a great move by Gilberte, though, man. It was nice.
As soon as he got the ball, he made that quick jump move and found the outside. That's the thing with Brook Hill. You know, they've got Durrett, which is he's their feature back, but they've got Affrey that can come in and handle the ball. You've got Gilberte that can handle it. There's obviously Williams can run if he needs to. Lots of weapons in the backfield. The ref threw a hat because his hat is off. So what did we miss? Did you see? I didn't see.
I think I've seen more official conferences this game already than we've seen all season so far.
They're picking up laundry. It's like they got to go to the wash now. They done thrown all. See, he threw his hat over there. Man, I don't know. This is interesting. 3 flags and a hat. Coach Doc is on the PA. I love it. Let's see. What we got? Give it to us.
It's anticipation right here.
Holding. on Brook Hill.
That's the first one we saw. Oh.
That's it? Out of all those flags, man, it must have been the worst hold ever.
That was a little anticlimactic there.
Oh, man. Oh, man. So, okay. Well, what's going on here? Because why is the ball spotted back where it was? There should be 1st and 20, right? Maybe he got the first down.
Because that is a spot foul.
It's a spot foul, so he must have picked up. They must have been up there farther.
Yeah,
okay, so that's what it is. So 1st and 10 again here. This time it's at the 37-yard line. Handoff. Oh, it's a toss. Nice pitch there. I think that's a Rico.
That was a good fake by Williams. He did a great job selling that.
Yeah, Giovanni Orico on the pitch catch there. I thought he handed it off. It was
he did a great job selling that. So picked up about 9.
Yeah, it's going to leave a 2nd down, and actually they're going to give him 8. So 2nd down and 2 from the, 29-yard line basically there.
Got 3 receivers, a little bit different set here. 3 receivers on the top. 1 guy in the backfield with Williams.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they run here to this short side with Durrett. Yep,
that's what
there it is.
You called that one. He's got space.
And he's not going to be caught. Oh, it just got him at the 1. Nice job. I've seen them do that. What they'll do is they'll spread the field on one side or the other. Then they'll run to the short side. They get everybody shifted over to the right. It's kind of a numbers game there, Jaron. And they like the numbers there. And I would be very surprised if Durrett doesn't get the carry here again from the 1. Williams, Durrett, touchdown guard. Nice 1-yard touchdown run for Braxton Durrett. And the score now 12-6.
We're going to watch this extra point a little bit closer this time.
I guess we should have. I didn't look for the signal. I just thought it went through. I don't know. I'm still curious about that one. So we got the swinging gate here. And they're gonna run it. It's Witten, and he goes in for the 2-point conversion.
Wow, they did it. Wow.
Do you know how to do a 2-point conversion over there, Jaron?
Yeah,
let's see it.
It's easy. Here we go.
Let's
Bam.
see it.
Got it. Oh man. And who was on that?
Guard 2-point conversion. I love the graphics. With 9:26 left here in the first half of play, Brook Hill up 14-6. We'll be right back on NSN. And we are back here on NSN. As so Brook Hill's like, well, we didn't get credit for that first extra point, so we'll go for 2 there on the swinging gate.
Yeah.
And now it's a 14-6 game. And into kick for the guard. Well, there he is. There's Gavito. He's back kicking this time and booms it inside the 5. And that's, I believe, is that Garza on the return?
No, that's Eves.
Eves. Oh, man, he is blasted it around the 13-yard line. Those numbers are kind of hard to tell there. It almost looks like almost a 9, too. It could be lots of different numbers. But nice kick from Gavito. It's going to pin the Indians in deep, Jaron, and they need to answer right here.
Yeah, for sure. They need to get some points on the board. Again, this is the tightest game they've been in so far this season. Good effort by Coach Sharp. And we said this a few weeks ago that as the season progressed, we thought they would continue to get a better handle on it, and they have. And they're playing Definitely a much cleaner game, I think, than what we saw a few weeks ago.
We got San Augustine up 14-6 on West Sabine right now. Larry's on the call. Nice looking broadcast they got going on down there in San Augustine.
Well, we got some good broadcasts on tonight. Good quality. Keeper for Camacho, but that.
Oh, Marcelo Martinez ends up with a ball.
They're going to say he's down.
It blew the whistle. He thought he wasn't down.
I'm going to say no gain, looks like.
So we got a score update. As Chapel Hill is up 7-0 right now on Carthage in the first quarter. We're going to keep an eye on that one here. That game is on Texan Live.
They did give him a loss of 1, so 2nd and 11.
They're lucky there. They didn't let them give him the fumble because Marcelo said he was scoring that one.
Well, under 9 minutes left in the first half here.
Camacho's done a really good job coming in as replacing something. He wasn't planning on playing quarterback tonight, I'm sure. So fakes the handoff. Man, his face has got it wide open. Oh, receiver across the middle. I think that might have been Garza.
It was. Oh, man, just 6 inches, a foot maybe, just out of his reach.
Great play. Just a little long.
And he had separation on the receiver did, Garza. He had separation.
Man, this is like I feel like I'm in a
this is good.
A great. You got a studio going here. We got games all over the place. We've got game in front of us.
So 3rd and 11 for the Indians, deep back in their own territory.
Here we go. Camacho, little bobbles a snap. Nothing doing up. Ball's loose. Ball's picked up by the guard, and that is Marcelo Martinez on the fumble recovery at the 15-yard line.
Well, the snap hit the helmet of the back that was with Camacho, and I think that just that prevented Camacho from getting a really good handle on the ball.
It didn't. The play never was really.
It didn't look clean.
No.
So turnover.
So a nice hit from behind, and when you don't have that ball secured, that will happen. So now Brook Hill will take over with great field position, looking for some more points here before the half ends.
Starting the ball in the red zone.
Durrett in the backfield with Williams. Man in motion. Oh, a little reverse. It's Vining. He's got a lot of green grass. Vining cuts it up to the middle. Touchdown, God. 15-yard touchdown run on the reverse for Tyler Vining. And the Brook Hill Guard smelling blood early. They lead 20-6.
That was slick.
Wow. Were you expecting that?
No.
Was that on your playlist?
That was
slick. What a
slick.
call by Coach Ryle and company there. I wasn't ready for it.
That was slick, and he had yards for days.
The Indians were circling the wrong area. They were over here.
They were pursuing. They were doing well. It just good.
Man, what a play call!
Yeah.
That's just a great play call
well
there.
Design, yeah.
Gavito. Kick is up. Man, it's good. It's down to the track, Jaron. Goodness gracious, he looked angry at that one. So with 7:45 left here in the first half, Brook Hill now leads 21-6. We'll be right back here on NSN.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
And we are back here on NSN. 7:45 left in the first half, and Brook Hill all of a sudden woke up, Jaron.
I tell you, yeah. The defense has really kind of came alive there.
Yeah. The fumble recovery by Martinez. First play out of the box, a reverse to Vining for the score. And all of a sudden, Carlisle 6-0 lead is now evaporated. They now trail 21-6 with 21 straight from the guard. Now, it's still early. Plenty of time. Oh, ball's bobbled. And
Sure,
still going to end up with good
Scoot.
field possession after that, though. I think they're going to be, look, he's marked at the 38-yard line. So good field position for Carlisle. They still got plenty of time here. It's early in this game. We've seen what Eves can do. And so I look to see if they can get him the ball again downfield and see if he can make something happen.
And you can't help but wonder, if Ibarra Jr. was still in the game, and he's still staying on his own power over there, but he's favoring it for sure. Helmet's still on, but and Camacho's done a great job, but it's not what you were necessarily planning for.
When
right?
you put a receiver and you move into quarterback, you lose a weapon on the outside as well. So Macho, ooh, pass, and there's Eves. Two guys are chasing him around.
I think they're catching, picking up on something, because you don't really have a lot of film on Eves so far this season, so they've learned so far.
So Carthage ties it up, so it's now 7-7 over there in Chapel Hill. In the battle of the Bulldogs, red versus blue. So 2nd down and 10 now. Getting the play into Camacho. See what Coach Sharp and company have got drawn up here.
2 receivers on either side, 1 man in the backfield with Camacho.
Back to pass. Steps forward, and he is met with authority. That was number 58, Yona Savari. Man, Yona said, "Nuh-uh."
He penetrated that line quickly.
I feel like I was watching Friday Night SmackDown right there. He just picked him up and just slammed him.
Like a wrecking ball. I'm not going to sing, don't worry.
Well, it's the wrecking ball defense, so that makes sense.
That's right.
As the Dongs come out on 3rd down and a long 18 here. Carlisle looking for something here to answer.
There's nobody calling right now. Let me know if you want to make a call.
Siri's trying to get on the broadcast. Siri, what is going on?
All right, here
looks like we got a timeout for Carlisle. So timeout Carlisle. We'll take it with them. 6:38 left here in the first half. Brook Hill up 21-6. We'll be right back here on NSN.
Family Circle of Care is a network of 6 community-based health centers providing affordable health care services to East Texas families. With 4 locations in Tyler, we offer family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN services, internal medicine, and counseling. Our Jacksonville Health Center brings family medicine, pediatrics, and women's health services to the tomato capital of the world. And we serve our Henderson County neighbors at our Athens Health Center, offering family medicine, pediatrics, and women's health services. With a commitment to meet the needs of the communities we serve, we look forward to working with you as partners in care and are here for you and your family every step of the way. We accept private insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, CHIP, and offer a sliding fee discount for insured and uninsured patients. We serve everyone regardless of ability to pay. As CEO, I welcome you to Family Circle of Care, where compassion, quality, and healthcare come full circle.
And we're back here on NSN on the 3rd and 18 for Carlisle. Camacho in the gun by himself. He sends Eves in motion, looking for somebody. Runs for his life here. He throws it and caught. That is Elvis. Oh, he got the first. He got the first down, Jaron, up to the 50-yard line. And the Brook Hill coaches can't believe it. What a play by Camacho with his feet. Got it to his man Elvis, and Elvis was trying to lead the field to the end zone, but he picked up the first. That's what he needed.
It was a broken play, but he made something out of nothing.
Well, he's done that a few times.
He has.
He's done a really good job using his legs and and throwing on the run, which is really tough to do.
Now they're knocking on the door of guard territory here.
So 1st and 10, ball spotted just short of that 50-yard line. Just right on it. Macho hands off. It's Elvis, and he is going nowhere. Met immediately. He's going to lose 2. And that front 7 of Brook Hill, they stepped up on that play.
Sure did. Got a good game going on with Shelbyville and Mount Enterprise, tied at 14. It's 2 teams that have done really well this year. Both common opponents for Carlisle.
Yeah, the Shelbyville, and that's a 3-0 versus 3-0 game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One of our pick'em games. I think I took Mount Enterprise in that one.
I think I did too.
But got some really good games in the pick'em contest this week. Some tough ones. I had a really hard time. Pass out to the side. That's caught by number 14 of Carlisle, Joseph Mahea, and he's tackled. And
no gain.
Yeah, he didn't get any yards. So now a 3rd down again and long here. This time a little more manageable. It's 3rd and 12. I mean, they got 3rd and 18. 3rd and 12 should be a piece of cake, right?
If I'm Carlisle, I'm trying to find Eves across the top. You know, it's been a little bit since he's gotten involved. Of course, they're putting a little bit more coverage on him. Brook Hill is, and I'm going to try to find a way to get him open.
Yeah, Eves down here on our near side. Looks like he's got Carlos Affrey covering him. So here we go. They lost a few, so it's going to be 3rd and 14. Camacho running for his life. Finds somebody that time. Incomplete. That was intended for number 14, I believe, for Carlisle. Joseph Mahea again. And now it's a 4th and long. I mean, what do you do here? This is a tough one to go for, but you're down early in this game. If you don't make it here, you give the guard a short field. I think you have to punt it here.
I think you have, but they're not.
They're not going to. What do you? I mean, I guess they have nothing to lose. I guess
I would have punted just because I want to pin them back. But hey,
here we go. What could Camacho get going here? Oh, maybe they're going to try to draw them off, and they're going to call timeout and punt it. Yep. Or they'll take a. They're going to take the penalty and move it back. Let's see what they did. They take the penalty. They call timeout. Let's see. They took the timeout. So they took the timeout. Now they'll bring the punter out in the field. So we'll stay here on this one. Looks like they're gonna stay on the field. Let's see. Still 7-7 in the Carthage Chapel Hill game. We got at halftime over here, 14-6 St. Augustine.
Wow.
So St. Augustine leads right now. I did have St. Augustine. Who'd you have in that one, Jerry?
I took West Sabine.
Ooh, so that's a one we're different in. I need to get that one on you right there.
Yeah.
Trying to keep you off that leaderboard. I'm trying to keep you down below me.
I was on there after week 2, but
what happened? What had happened was you got real excited. See, and then you.
Yeah. Hey, got Gladewater and Spring Hill tied at 7. That's interesting.
Garza with a low line drive punt.
Man.
Nice bounce though.
Not a bad idea.
Gilberti fields it around the 22-yard line. He's got a little green grass.
He's got seam.
Gilberti. Oh man, he gets almost to midfield. I think they're going to mark him out around the 47-yard line. Good return. Of course, that's the bad part, Jerry. When you use that low kick, there's not time for your guys to get down to the to the returner. So, great job by Gilberti to get the ball quickly and get moving the other direction. So,
good field position now for Brook Hill as they're on their own 47.
Yep. So you got 3:59 left here. Plenty of time for the guard here, and this would be a tough one if Carlisle gives up another score here. This is an important possession for them.
Troops tied it up over in Rusk.
Okay, Troop Tigers. Williams in the gun. Hands off to Affrey. Affrey dragging tacklers and is going to pick up a first down.
He's had a good game.
Yeah, he has. Nice run by Affrey. Goes down to the 43-yard line.
They haven't moved the chain. There they go.
It should be first. Yeah, there we go. Guard in no hurry here at this point. The clock rolling here. The receivers are ready. They're lined up and ready to go here. Yeah, the rest of the offensive unit now is ready to go.
Get involved on our chat if you haven't yet. Let us know who you're pulling for and where you're pulling from.
Williams,
keeper,
straight up the middle. And he is going to get to the 35-yard line, I think, on that nice run there by Williams.
Got the crooked walk again, so I think we're at a 9-yard pickup.
Oh, he did. He did walk crooked. It's usually the other way, though.
Yeah.
So it's going to end up being it's between. It's like kind of in the middle there. So it's like the 34.5-yard line.
Yeah, short 2, long 1.
I think I'm going to give the ball to Affrey again right here if I'm the guard. We'll see if he gets another touch. He's been good between the tackles tonight. He's been able to hit that hole really quickly.
Yeah, I'd probably give it to him and then open with Durrett if they get the first down.
Affrey cuts it back. Easy pickup of a first down to the 28-yard line.
Got the first down in about, 5 more or so.
Got a couple scores coming in here on the NetSN app, Jaron. That NetSN app, it's pretty. Hey, how much does it cost to get that?
Free 99.
Okay, all right. Tatum 35-7.5 over West Rusk. Overton 20-6 over Maud. You just mentioned that Troop tied up 7-7. This game, of course, the 21-6. And that's all I've got right now for the. Dangerfield is down 27-12 to center at the half.
I tell you, that Overton Mustang offense is fun to watch.
Yes, they are.
A lot of fun.
So here we go. Williams in the gun. Looking for a pass over here this side. Low catch, but nice job of bringing in by Vining at the 21-yard line. A little of a low throw. He might have had more room to do something with it, but good job. Way to bring it in and get the catch. So it's going to bring second down and 2, I think, on that. Looks like. So an 8-yard completion there. Again, the guard are in no hurry. Clock rolling now about 1:30 here, as you can see there on the board. I think they're out there looking to score. They deferred. They'll get the ball. So if they score here and get the ball, and Coach Rowell did not like something. He walks out there. He is not happy with something. And so they're going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:18 left here in the first half. Brook Hill trying to add some more points here before half. Right here on NetSN.
Carthage just scored.
And we are back here on NetSN with 1:18 left. Coming out of that timeout, Brook Hill has 2 timeouts to Carlisle's 0. So it's second down and 2. Williams signals a man in motion. He's going to throw. In the left corner, caught. Touchdown guard. That was to number 15, Colt Schluter, for the touchdown for the guard. The sophomore collects his first touchdown of the season, and that extends the lead to 27-6.
Tell you, the second quarter has been all guard.
Swinging gate lined up here. And they're not going to try that again. They've used their one for the game here, and so they'll line up with the normal place kicker.
Carthage goes up over Chapel Hill. They're up 14-7.
It's going to be a good one there as Gavito lines up for the point after. We're counting players here. Okay. Interesting. Did Brook Hill have too many? What's going on here? I guess so. They're going to back the extra point. Did they ever throw a flag?
I didn't see one on the.
It's like they said, hold on a second.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can't be here. And they backed it up.
You gotta go.
I don't know. That's interesting. So Gavito now we backed up. This will be a 25-yard PAT. Kind of a weird snap. Kick is up, and it's good. So with 1:09 left here in the first half, Brook Hill leads 28-6 right here on Edison. We would like to thank Christine Vasquez, CPA, PLLC, the official accountant of Edison.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
And we are back here on NetSN as Brook Hill is set to kick off. Carlisle's got 1:09 left here to try to do something before half. And Gavito will kick off. And it's a low line drive kick. It's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So Carlisle will start 1st and 10 from the 25. You got any more scores over there, Jaron?
Yeah, let's see. We had one that I was watching a little bit. Malakoff up on Grandview 7-0. That's a battle of two good 3A schools right there.
They meet in the playoffs quite often too.
They do. Rains and Chisholm tied up at 7. Then you go check my alma mater. It's homecoming, a 20-year reunion.
Oh man!
But I'm not going. So
you're here with us.
I'm here.
Man, that's dedication.
It is. Athens up on Jacksonville 14-0.
Jacksonville is just having a rough time this season. Love Coach Holman over there in Jacksonville. Great guy, great coach. He's just having a rough time at it these last couple of years. Camacho.
Yeah, Paris North Lamar up 21-14 over Mineola for their homecoming game.
Uh-oh, they just messed with our.
So Camacho gains a yard, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
It looks like they're not in any hurry here.
And I want to see if I can create a big play here.
Yeah, I mean, why not at this point, right? Looks like Chapel Hill is now punting it back to Carthage, so Carthage is going to get the ball again up 14-7.
Camacho
going back to pass. He's got a man across the middle. That's caught at the 40, and that is Garza. He's going to get a little bit of extra yards after the tackle's made, so it's going to be marked at around the 42-yard line. 1st and 10, Carlisle. They have no timeouts, though, and the clock is going to start here in just a second.
Yeah.
So here we go. Here we go. Camacho looking for somebody. Throws it across the middle. Nice catch. It's Garza again.
They need to spike it.
Yep.
They need to spike it. I don't know. Well, 1st down, they'll move the chains. So
they're calling for a time. I didn't either. Oh, okay. Well, the board said 0, and we had 0, but evidently
they might have made one of those an official.
But uh-oh. We got a looking at trying to get some games up here to watch. We've got this Troop and Rusk has turned into a good battle. 7-7. Be checking some of that out of halftime.
As Rusk is punting the ball now to Troop.
Ooh, it took a my sandwich spin there and hit backpedal.
Kilgore Pleasant Grove tied at 7.
Ooh.
That was another one of our pick'em games.
I kind of thought Kilgore would not beat them bad, but handle them. That's a little surprising to me.
I had Kilgore in that one too.
I thought Kilgore, to me, I'd be ticked after losing last week. I wouldn't want to play Kilgore this week. All right, here we go. Camacho, when they blow the whistle flag. Ooh, if that's on
Probably
Carlisle.
a false start, yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Coming out of a timeout and you get a false start, that's tough.
So 6 seconds left on the game clock. Oh, legal procedure. Okay, yeah.
I mean, my play calls, I'm trying to find Eves in the end zone here.
Oh, yeah. You know, and I think that's why they went to Garza in the previous 2 plays, trying to open the Eves up a little bit. They've got trips on the near side.
Man, these refs are having fun blowing their whistles
Well,
here.
there's a flag still on the play.
Again?
Well, or there's a flag that just hadn't got picked up yet.
Maybe they weren't ready.
Is that another flag?
Surely not.
No, here we go.
They just like to talk to each other.
Hey,
tonight.
I'm saying I've seen more official conferences this game.
I mean, I'm all for a get together. Let's get the call right.
Oh, sure. But man,
here we go. So at the 39-yard line, we'll have one play here, and Coach Sharp's still confused. The clock's at 0 now. They got to fix that. Oh, they're fixing it. There's a 7. Okay. He's like, wait a second.
Yeah, he's telling
no play. No time should have ran off.
Which I mean, I think you're probably at one play anyway.
Oh yeah, it'd have to be a real quick.
Yeah, I mean,
like out or something, and
I don't think you could do it.
It'd be tough. Here we go. Last play of the half. Camacho steps up in the pocket, across the middle, and picked off. It's Rico, and he's tackled. Ooh, nice hit by Camacho. He's like, you're not running my interception back.
You're not running mine back.
And so that's going to do it for the first half. As Brook Hill will take the lead in the half, 28-6. We'll take a break. We'll be back and talk a little about this half and some other games going on in the area. Don't go anywhere. Stay here, right here on NSN.
Be treated like family by a local team of experts to make sure your animal needs are fully stocked year-round. Over 7 tons of all your Lone Star feed needs are in stock daily, including Double Down Deer Feed, Rain Star Black Bag Cubes, Lone Star Game Bird Seed, Lone Star All-Stock Cattle and Horse Feeds, Hay Stretcher, Bull and Heifer Developer, and a wide range of Lone Star Poultry Feeds as well. Feed a dog of any breed and size with Victor and Lone Star Premium Dog Foods. Find them on the corner of Bascom Road and Square 248, right in the heart of Bulldog Country.
Elder Feed and Supply, proud sponsor of the Bulldog Sports Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Carlisle Independent School District is proud to present the 4-time Class 2A Military State Marching Champion, Carlisle Indian Band. The Indian Band is under the leadership of drum majors Lexi Ibarra and Abril Simon. We would now like to introduce our 2024-2025 choral and flag lines. Our flag line, senior Yasmin Martinez. Junior, Maria Villanueva. Junior, Sarah E. Garza. Junior, Morelli Jaime. Junior, Morelli Sanchez. Sophomore, Jalen Yanez. And sophomore, Jessica Hernandez. Our twirling line, senior, Allison Garza. Senior, Lexi Ibarra. Junior, Addison Smith. And sophomore, Adeline Garcia. Tonight, they will perform to the hit, You Belong With Me. Our twirler of the week is Adeline Garcia, and our flag bearer of the week is Jalen Yanez. The twirling and flag lines are under the direction of Ms. Lainey Heron. The Indian Band will now perform a traditional military marching drill, including Le Boucher Fanfare, St. Julian March by Hughes, Graf Zeppelin by Kite, and Attila by Hughes.
Susan now.
We would also like to recognize this week's Marchers of the Week, Brill Signs and Tony Ibarra. The Carlisle Indian Band.
All right, folks. Hope you enjoyed that halftime performance by the Indian Marching Band of Carlisle. Again, here at the half, Brook Hill 28, Carlisle 6. And we'll take a quick break here from our sponsors and come back and we'll talk a little bit about this game, the first half, what either team has to do the second half, and then also give some area scores. So you're listening to Carlisle Indian Brook Hill Guard football here on NetSN. We'll be back.
Family Circle of Care is a network of 6 community-based health centers providing affordable health care services to East Texas families. With 4 locations in Tyler, we offer family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN services, internal medicine, and counseling. Our Jacksonville Health Center brings family medicine, pediatrics, and women's health services to the tomato capital of the world. And we serve our Henderson County neighbors at our Athens Health Center, offering family medicine, pediatrics, and women's health services. With a commitment to meet the needs of the communities we serve, we look forward to working with you as partners in care and are here for you and your family every step of the way. We accept private insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, CHIP, and offer a sliding fee discount for insured and uninsured patients. We serve everyone regardless of ability to pay. As CEO, I welcome you to Family Circle of Care, where compassion, quality, and healthcare come full circle.
All right, welcome back, folks. The Brook Hill Lower Elementary cheerleaders are going to perform, so we're going to let you tune into that.
Let's hear a big round of applause for the lower school cheerleaders under the direction of Maddie Hanks and Tiffany Hubbard.
Treated like family by a local team of experts to make sure your animal needs are fully stocked year-round. Over 7 tons of all your Lone Star feed needs are in stock daily, including Double Down Deer Feed, Rain Star Black Bag Cubes, Lone Star Game Bird Bird Seed, Lone Star All-Stock Cattle and Horse Feeds, Hay Stretcher, Bull and Heifer Developer, and a wide range of Lone Star Poultry Feeds as well. Feed a dog of any breed and size with Victor and Lone Star Premium Dog Foods. Find them on the corner of Bascom Road and Spur 248, right in the heart of Bulldog Country.
Elder Feed and Supply, proud sponsor of the Bulldog Sports Network.
Here are some local scores of interest. Halftime, the Tatum Eagles lead the West Rust Raiders 35-7. Jefferson 27, Pittsburgh 7. Halftime, Bullard 9, Liberialo 7. Halftime, the Crowley Eagles lead the Tyler Legacy Raiders 25-18. Another halftime score, the Arc Tigers 20, Sabine Cardinals 13. Halftime score, Lufkin 23, Tyler Lions 10. Start of the third quarter, Brook and Rush were tied 7-7. New Diana leads Redwater 16-14. That's a second quarter score. The Trinity Christian Eagles lead the Bishop Gorman Crusaders 21-20 in the second quarter. One final announcement for the Brook Hill alumni at the beginning of the third quarter. We want to take a group picture down on the field by the cannon right at the start of the third quarter. So if you're one of our Brook Hill alums, make your way down there for a picture right at the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're back here on NSN as we're about to get the second half underway here. And Jaron, got some interesting scores.
Sure do.
Carthage just all over Chapel Hill in the first half. They're in the second quarter. They're up 24-7, and they have the ball looking to add on. So Carthage rolling into Chapel Hill and really putting it to them here early. Lindale just kicked a field goal. They're trailing Gilmer 14-10 at home. San Augustine and West Sabine game that we've been kind of keeping our eye on over here. Larry on the call there in San Augustine. And 14-6, close one there. You got any scores that catch your eye over there? And are you kind of scrolling through some?
Yeah, and of course, when I'm looking, I'm on Campbell's website, Dave Campbell's website, and they don't always update super quick. Rains kind of struggled this year. They're up 21-13 over Chisholm, Paris Chisholm. Malakoff at the half, 14-7 over Grandview. It's an interesting one at the half. Gladewater over Spring Hill, but just by a score of 21-20. Gladewater's been a team, and it's been hard to get a read on those guys this year. They have some weeks where they just look so good, and then some weeks it's like, man, what's going on? So that'll be interesting if they don't come away with this one.
We've kind of got our eye on that. Also, that Rusk Troop game that we have on our Netison, one of our other streams, 7-7 at the half. So that's a close one. Troop has struggled early, and so has Rusk. So it's a big game for both teams trying to get on with the winning track there.
ARP over Sabine at halftime. I scored 20-13. I think we both had ARP in this game, just with Sabine. And I assume Colt Sparks isn't playing. We haven't necessarily seen, but Tatum all over West Rusk, 42-14 there in the third quarter. That's Tatum's homecoming game. White Oak, another team that's really had a pretty surprising year. They're 3-0, looking for 4-0. They're up 25-14 over Queen City. And then Winsboro over Hooks, 27-13. That was a game I had Winsboro in.
Yeah, I did as well.
Someone in our pick'em had Hooks, but on our show the other night. But
wasn't that Corey guy, was it? I don't know. Never know what he's going to pick. We got about 2 minutes to go here. It's the clock ticking down here in the second half, about to get underway. You got Brook Hill set to receive here, and man, they've just been kind of rolling off points. Carlisle got that first touchdown, and it kind of woke Brook Hill up, and they've been pretty much dominant ever since on both sides of the ball.
Well, and again, we talked about this before the game. The Indians are a young squad, and a lot of times the Big Mo, you call it, is a little bit harder to wrangle in with the young team, And so when you get your back against the wall, when you get down a little bit,
you got to get it correct here. Uncle Mo is here,
Uncle Mo.
And he's wearing orange right now. He's sitting down there in the front row. So Carlisle's got to get his attention. They kind of want him to put the tomahawk in his hand and the head. Was it the head? What do they call those things? The Chiefs wear them. The not headrest. Come on, help me out. You know what I'm talking about? The big
headdress.
Headdress.
Yeah.
Yes, he's got to put one of those on and make his way back over. Now, do you dare onside kick right here? I mean,
no. Again, and I'm similar to that when they went for it on fourth down. They made it that one again.
Excuse me. I think Camacho's done a good job though filling in.
Really
that's a tough thing. You game plan all week with a quarterback and then he's not available.
Good kick here for
So
Garza.
Nice return by Gilberto, and he's trying to find some green grass and taking off his feet.
Man.
Lands funny. But a flag at the end of that play there.
That's an interesting flag. I don't.
So, man, that was a hit. He landed kind of awkwardly in his head.
It wasn't late. I'm interested to see what the call is here.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't see anything too dirty or flagrant.
Maybe it was behind the play. Because I didn't see anything on the tackle that was. You going to get a holding? Slight, maybe?
Holding against Brook Hill.
Yeah. So it must have been something behind the play.
Yeah.
So it's going to bring the ball backwards. See where they end up spotting the ball.
Be a repeat of first down, though. But that's a big penalty. So they'll start.
You mean this will be where they start the drive?
Well, yeah.
Because they're not repeating first down because hadn't had first down.
Yeah.
Come on, Jaron. Come on.
I know,
No, you're younger than me. You're not supposed to do that.
I'm having my moment.
That's okay. They give you a hard time because I do it all the time. That's going to be Durrett in the yellow gloves right up the middle. Nice first down yardage there. Gets 9.
9 on it, yeah.
Man. So ball spotted at the 35-yard line there. And that's a 31-7 game. Looks like at the halftime, Jaron, the Carthage Chapel Hill game. Oh, wow.
Man.
That surprises the margin there.
Well, the injury bug bit those guys at Chapel Hill. That's a big deal, Brisbane. All right, second.
So Williams drops back to pass, looking around, trying to find somebody. He said, oh, I'll take it myself. Dragging a tackler, and he breaks the tackle. Sam Williams is still on his feet. He's going to score. Touchdown, God. 65-yard touchdown run for Sam Williams. Jaron, I thought he was down 3 times.
3 times, and not just down, but out of bounds, too. He was walking the line.
Holy shenanigans.
What a disciplined run by Williams.
My goodness.
Wow.
That might be the play of the night right there at this point,
and again,
I think.
Not just breaking the tackles, but just staying in bounds.
Yeah. He did a little tightrope act down here on the sideline here on the near side in front of us, and man, oh, man.
So setting up for the extra point.
Yep. Gavito on for the PAT. Good snap, good hold, kick up, and good.
All right.
Just like that, 10:42 left here in the third quarter, and the Guard up 35-6. We'll be right back here on NSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And just like that, Brook Hill's now back to kick off here. And it's Gavito again.
That was a run by Sam Williams, man.
Man, still can't believe that just happened. Ball fielded at the 5-yard line. Looks like that's number 14 for Carlisle. That is Mejia. And a good return for Mejia up to the 22-yard line. So they'll get the ball here. 1st and 10. Now for Carlisle, you want some positive plays here. Things you can work on. Again, you come into this game, you have a little confidence. You're getting Eves back. He's done well when he's got the ball. Then you have Ibarra Jr. go down, and you have to kind of change your game plan mid-game here. And at moments, Carlisle's looked really good. I think this is kind of the same we've seen throughout the year from them, Jaron. Just they continue to get better. They've just got to keep working and use these as like building blocks for future games here.
Man in motion, that's Garza.
Camacho throws quickly. Ooh,
just
ball
behind Eves, yeah.
Was tipped, almost intercepted over there on the far side by number 7 of the Guard. That's Enrico Gilberti.
And you know the second team QB gets reps in practice. You know they do that, but again, it's hard to replicate games.
No, it's not. It's not anything like the game. And he's playing receiver. It's not like you've got a second quarterback sitting on the side and he's getting his reps at receiver. And so that's what I was saying earlier. not only you lose your starting quarterback, now you lose one of your receivers. He has to go play quarterback. Yeah. So then you have somebody else that has to come in. So it's tough when you have a the smaller school like that. Camacho, he has got pressure all in front of him. He gets away from it. Nice job. Little shake and bake move.
Yeah.
Good run for Camacho up to the 30-yard line.
So an 8-yard pickup. He lowered his shoulder, and he wasn't scared of no contact at all.
Yeah, he's a big dude. He's a
big boy.
We talked earlier. I think he's more like he's a fullback playing quarterback. I mean, I wouldn't want to try to tackle him.
And right now, I may if I'm Coach Sharp and the offensive crew here, I'm probably just going to let Camacho keep it, or may dish it over to Hernandez. Both guys have some size to them.
Yeah, his man Elvis next to him there. He's a pretty good size player as well. Here we go.
3rd down and 2.
Ooh, 2 guys are moving there again. Yep. That's what they did earlier, too. You had Hernandez in motion and then also Eves. And you can't do that. That hurts.
Shift.
So they go back from having a, manageable 3rd down and 2, and it's going to back up to 3rd and 7. That hurts. Those little penalties like that can really hurt you. Could be drive killers.
When you wonder if there's something again with the new quarterback, something with the play call and relaying the play in, if that has something to do with it.
It's very possible. Okay. Halftime score: Athens all over Jacksonville, 21-0. Overton in 3rd quarter, 33-6 over Maud. So a couple of updates there.
They're waving the flag off. They have waved the flag off.
That's interesting.
So 3rd and 2.
It's almost the same thing they did earlier. Yeah. Oh, well. They waved the flag off. We'll play it again. 3rd and 2. Guard looked like they're bringing pressure. And now they back off into coverage. They bring 3. Camacho scrambling around, and he's met by a couple of guard players. Looks like number 58 leading the charge there. That's Jonas Savari.
We got 4th and 3. I don't know.
This is tough right here. I mean, yeah, you're behind, but
I think you keep it. I think you go for it. I really do.
Down 29 in a 4-score game here. Do you bring out one of those trick plays or some kind of something that you got in your back pocket?
Well, again, I don't know how proficient you are with that with a. Yeah.
They were moving all over the place at the snap. Coach Sharp is not happy over there. Did they burn a timeout?
I think they burned a timeout on it.
Yep, they did. So that timeout, we'll take it with them. 8:34 left here in the 3rd quarter of play as Brook Hill leads 35-6 right here on NSN. And we're back here on a big 4th down and 4 as Carlisle from their own 28. I mean, I know it's early, but I mean, this could be a game-breaking play here. I mean, either way, pretty much a must-have at this point if you're Carlisle. Camacho by himself in the gun. He's going to quick throw, and he overthrows his man Eves. And they're going to give the ball back to Brook Hill. Great field position for the guard.
Man, I don't hate the call. I really don't. And Camacho, again, He's really done a good job. He's just been put a little too much on several of the passes. They've been just a little high. That's kind of been a consistent issue. But again, I mean, you only get so many reps. If you're tuning in and you haven't yet, be sure and get involved on our chat. You do have to subscribe, so subscribe to our channel. And who wouldn't want to do that anyway? Because you get all sorts of updates and games.
And it's free.
It's free. So
Williams, hands off. Gilberte with a little end-around move. Breaks a tackle. Gilberte in another tackle. Gilberte in for the touchdown. 28-yard touchdown run for Gilberte. And the Guard extend their lead 41-6. Man, just breaking tackles all over the yard,
they really
Jaron.
have, yeah. And I know that's something that Coach Sharp's going to want to talk with his crew about, and they'll work on practicing this week in practice is tackling.
So, in to attempt the point after. Javier Gavito. Good snap, good hold, kick up, and good. 8:14 left here in the third quarter. Brook Hill leads Carlisle 42-6. We'll be right back here on NSN.
Family Circle of Care is a network of 6 community-based health centers providing affordable health care services to East Texas families. With 4 locations in Tyler, we offer family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN services, internal medicine, and counseling. Our Jacksonville Health Center brings family medicine, pediatrics, and women's health services to the tomato capital of the world. And we serve our Henderson County neighbors at our Athens Health Center, offering family medicine, pediatrics, and women's health services. With a commitment to meet the needs of the communities we serve, we look forward to working with you as partners in care and are here for you and your family every step of the way. We accept private insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, CHIP, and offer a sliding fee discount for insured and uninsured patients. We serve everyone regardless of ability to pay. As CEO, I welcome you to Family Circle of Care, where compassion, quality, and healthcare come full circle.
.8:14 left here in the third quarter. And Brook Hill set the kickoff again. And it's Gavito. He's going to get tired here in a minute, Jaron. I think this is like the third kickoff here in the last little bit.
Good kick there, taken in by Eves in the end zone.
He's got some room.
He's got some on the far side.
Nice run by Eves. He gets back to around the 25. We'll see what exactly marked him up. 24.
And thanks for your involvement on the chat. We actually did have someone tell us that Camacho does get this, same amount of reps as Zabar does in practice. That's good. That's obviously information we don't know, so it's good to know. And he does look comfortable back there. It's not like he doesn't look like someone that's just got thrown in deer in the headlights look.
Yeah.
He looks comfortable.
What I've been impressed with is his ability to, kind of avoid the pass rush. Brook Hill's rush has been at him all night, and he's been able to get outside the pocket, use his feet and run, and even throw some on the run. So
and stay composed while he's doing it.
Camacho. Nice pass, caught by Garza. Garza looking for some open room. He breaks a couple of tackles.
Good move by Garza. That's enough for the first down.
So pickup of about 11 there, looks like, Jaron. That's a nice run by Garza. It's a good start to the drive for Carlisle.
And again, thanks for adding that on the chat. Again, we love the feedback, and thanks so much for adding that so we know. Appreciate it. Makes our broadcast better, so thanks for that.
Yeah, we're glad to be able to broadcast this game. Obviously, before this season, we didn't know that we would be covering Carlisle as much, but Carlisle kind of one of our Nedison schools now. We've been able to cover a lot of their games, and we'll have another one next Thursday night at home against Shelbyville.
Keeper for Camacho picks up a yard.
Oh, a helmet comes flying off, and he'll have to take a play off there. You can't. It'll be interesting to see who plays quarterback this play.
Yeah, well.
Let's see. They're going to trot somebody on. Number 2 on our roster. That's Chase Rowland.
He's a junior.
Well, they're going to put him in a receiver. They've got number 5 now. Eves is going to play quarterback. Okay. All right. So here we go. Eves will play quarterback for one play. He's going to hand it off, and not a lot of room there. Maybe, no, I think they're going to give him basically this line to gain there. I think there was, or the spot that they were at previously. I don't think they gave him anything.
No gain, yeah.
No Camacho will come back on. Eves is like, thank you very much. I want to go back to my receiver position.
Someone was asking why Tony, and I assume that's Antonio Ibarra, why he's not in. He was injured in the first quarter, pretty early in the game.
Ooh, nice throw. Catch. And that's Eves again. Oh, no, it is. No, number 6.
Number 6. That's
Grigsby?
Grigsby, yeah.
Grigsby, okay. These numbers are not good for the old man eyes over here.
It's a great first down, and what I was impressed with that is he did a nice change of direction there.
He caught it, stopped, let the defense run by, and then ran outside where the grass was greener and the orange weren't there.
It's a ball now on Brook Hill's 45, 1st and 10.
Ooh, bobble snap. Oh. Think he got back on it.
I think he did. Brook Hill's motioning, but
oh, Brook Hill got it. Wow,
It
number
popped
57 on the recovery. That's Luke Scott. Wow, that's a tough break. As Carlisle had a good drive going.
Yeah.
It's kind of the theme that we've had. You know, it's that they got good drive going, and then it's like one little mistake, and they give it right back to Brook Hill. That's tough.
Well, and the guard defense has capitalized on those.
Mm-hmm. Man. Yeah, that's just tough break there. It's a young team. They've got to be able to clean those kind of mistakes up, and hopefully Coach Sharp and company can get those cleaned up before district starts here in a few weeks. It's a little toss play. Looks like we got a new quarterback in. I think that's Zach Ryle, and that's Orico, I'm sorry. And that's he's going to get down to the 41-yard line.
Should be enough for a first down.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Now Ryle came in last week and led a comeback attempt in Frisco. Did a great job at quarterback. And
the younger Ryle.
Yes.
Yeah, the younger Ryle.
Yes. Not Cam. Cam is he's playing a little defense tonight. But now I don't know if you know the rule in TAPS. So you can play 6 quarters a week. So like he plays JV. And so then you can only play 2 quarters. So last week, that's why he didn't come back in he didn't come in the second quarter. Handoff up the middle. That's number 5 on the carry. That's Michael Reeves. You get a few yards. So he couldn't come in until the third quarter.
Gotcha.
So when they had the injury at the end of the half, they didn't have anybody to put in because he had played the 4 quarters the night before. So it's an interesting little TAPS rule there for you, Jaron. I don't know if you knew that or not, but
I didn't. It was similar to what I used to coach over in the Private School Association in Louisiana. We had kind of a similar deal.
I do like it, though. It lets you get some younger kids in the game on Thursday night, and then if they are needed on Friday to get some reps or get some extra game, I like it. I really do. Handoff. It's Reeves again. He runs over the tackler. Nice strong run by Reeves. He's going to get to the 33-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the guard.
Got Alba Golden, who's just had a great year. They're up 53-6 on Sims Bowie, or they won. That game's went in final.
Ooh.
Now I will say that is Sims Bowie's first score of the season. They were scoreless going into tonight.
That's an Alba Golden's defense. You know, they shut down Overton, and we know how powerful the Overton Mustangs offense is. So that's tough to score on them. So that's give it to Bowie. They got him some points. As Ryle keeps it, and he's going to lose a yard, I think, back to the 34-yard line.
4th and 3.
It's kind of in that middle range. I don't think you're kicking. That'd be a 51-yard field goal. I don't think they're doing that here. Just going to run it again up the middle.
Kearns defeats Dawson. Kearns a district school of Carlisle, and so 35-9. Kearns wins that. And then Scurry Rosser over Frankston, 49-27. Again, Frankston, another district school with Carlisle.
Oh, West Sabine now 18-21 now. That game's tightened up. Brow, look for the screen. Oh, dropped by Reeves. Oh, he had it in his hands, just couldn't hang on to it. So the ball will go back to Carlisle.
Turnover on downs, so Carlisle football.
Man.
I tell you, the Legion Fields has put some space in the game. They're up 36-22. Coach Crow and company really having a great year for the Jackets. It's been a while. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Carlisle on their own 34.
Back to pass. Macho. Ooh, in and out of the hands.
In and out.
Oh, and the flag. I think there might have been some late hit action there in the backfield on Camacho. So the guard might have given the Indians an early Christmas present there.
Let's see. And Camacho did a good job in where he placed that pass, which is in and out of the hands of Garza.
Still waiting on our community of refs tonight. They've been really talking it up. Yep, it's going against Brook Hill. Personal foul, yeah. So it's going to give them a first down.
They want support at the top. Can we do that?
Indians will have it 1st and 10.
Our first down for the Indians. Ball on their own 49. Camacho back, throw.
And, oh, nice adjustment in midair. That's Garza, I think.
No flags.
Wow.
No, that was Eve. Wait, no, that's Grigsby.
Man, third time's the charm.
Grigsby on the big catch.
Man, did a nice adjustment in air.
Really did, and it kept it clean. He comes down on the 20-yard line. So big first down for the Indians.
That's a big first down for Carlisle. Moving the ball down to the Brook Hill 20-yard line.
So Carlisle looking to get some points here at the 20-yard line. Pressure, and they are all over Camacho there. It was 1, 2, pick 3 guard there on the pressure.
All right, so 2nd down and 10. Just over 2 minutes left in the third quarter of play here.
Carlisle in a must-score situation here at this point in the game. Macho steps up in the pocket, rolls outside, going to the end zone, and caught with a flag.
With the flag.
Great catch. That was, I think that's, is it
That
Eves?
is Eves. That was Eves on the catch.
What
And
a
way
catch.
to maintain possession on that. Wow.
Wow. And he drew the flag. So touchdown Eves. And what a great catch.
Wow, he went up. Both guys went up, but Eves was able to come down with the battle after the battle and maintain possession.
We'll line up for 2. Okay. Make it a 28-point game if they can get this 2-point. Man, that was a great play. Eves has made a big difference tonight. I mean, you can really tell out there. He's had some really great catches tonight.
And as he continues to settle in this offense going into district. So the penalty is declined. Touchdown stands, of course.
The call was interference. Declined. Play is a touchdown.
see what they do here. They have an empty set. 3 receivers on the near, 2 on the far.
Yeah, that's what they did last time here.
Yeah.
So it'll be back to pass. Looks, just overthrows him.
So 2 point, no good. But Carlisle put 6 on the board.
Yep. And we have a 12-point score now for Carlisle. So would you say they scored 18 was the most? They scored?
So far, yeah.
So they're still, they've got lots of time left. We still have a whole quarter to play. A good drive by Carlisle there, and they need their defense to step up here, and we'll see what kind of fourth quarter we have. Still got 1:49 left in the third. Be right back here on NSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And we are back here on NSN. 1:49 left here in the third quarter of play. As Garza going to kind of hit a little pooch pop-up kick to the 30-yard line. Fielded by Brook Hill. Can't tell who that was. It was
Zero.
I think that was 0. That's Affrey there on the return.
So they'll start with the ball on their own 45.
Let's see who's going to come back out for the guard. Saw a couple of starters run out to the huddle. I don't know if they're wishful thinking or maybe they're just supporting their teammates. You got Williams and Durrett. Looks like they're just giving some instruction. Nice job there by the upperclassmen there. These are important minutes for all these guys, because you never know. It's only one play away from that player being on the field all the time. So, handoff. Ryle gives it to it's a new back end. That's number 19.
Yeah.
That's going to be Grant Gandy, the freshman. Okay. Little freshman getting some action on the varsity. Nice run there by the freshman. Nice 8-yard pickup.
So 2nd and 2.
So you got a freshman quarterback and a freshman running back in there right now, Jaron, for the guard.
Second and 2.
Zach Ryle. It's a man in motion. And he hands off. Ooh, nice bounce off. Man, he is not going down. What a run by Gandy there, Jaron. Man.
Gets enough for a guard first down.
He was like a pinball bouncing off things. And he just kept going forward. Nice run. Gets a high five from Coach Ryle there on that run. A couple of head slaps. Impressive. Troop winning 10-7 over there in this game during the really battle there in Russ, Texas tonight.
I was tuning in to the Brock, Keith and the guys during our halftime here, and they said it's just been a defensive battle. Man in motion.
Ryle handoff.
Number 5, ball's loose.
This is Reeves. Looks like his quarterback saved him as Ryle pounced on it. He's going to have to give him buy him a soda or something after the game for that one. That's going to do it for the third quarter play here in Bullard, Texas, Harrington Stadium. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter action coming up as Brook Hill leads 42-12 right here on NSN. And we are back here on NSN.
Fourth quarter action on deck here.
Already the fourth quarter. Man, it's gone fast here.
And again, thanks everyone for tuning in and chiming in on the chat. We appreciate it.
Raul back to pass, complete. Oh, I thought it was complete. In and out of the hands. That's number 80, Zach Kempe, this junior receiver. Man, he's going to want that back.
Got an injured guard.
Somebody looks like maybe a lineman. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on NSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
All right. And we're back off the injury timeout here.
Welcome back.
So 3rd down and 9 for the guard. Zach Riley in at quarterback. Also in the backfield, fellow freshman Grant Gandy. Raul drops back to pass, got pressure in his face and taken down by a tribe of Indians there.
Man.
Ooh, all the way back where they're going to give him forward progress to the 48-yard line. So the punt team will come out for the guard. Man, what a pressure up the middle from Carlisle there, Jaron.
Yeah, they penetrated the line real well and got back to the freshman quarterback, brought him down. And that's what you want to see. You still want to see the effort, even at this point in the game. You still want to see good effort by both sides of the ball.
So Gilberte back to punt for the guard. Good punt from Gilberte. Going to make Carlisle go back inside the 15 and a big hit.
Yeah, I think they're going to see some late hit.
Whew. Some lumber was
on the play.
Some lumber was laid there. We'll see what the flag is here for sure. So do you think they got him a little late? That's your guess?
Unless there was a hold, but there wasn't much of a run for a hold to even take place, So
they're discussing it. Are you surprised?
Longview trailing Ruston, 14-10.
Wow.
A little cross state line action there. update here. And I don't know where, but right now we have in third quarter 23-20 Lufkin over Tyler High.
It's going to be a block in the back on Carlisle, so it's going to be half the distance to the goal. So it'll be 1st and 10. They're going to mark it at the 7, so they'll start there. So tough field position here to start this drive for Carlisle. Looking to add to the positive momentum after the last drive. You got 40-6 Overton, 9:51 left in that one. And Tatum 47-21 over West Rusk. Macho throws out wide to his right. Those numbers are getting even harder and harder to read at this point here. Is it?
I think it's probably Grigsby just from where the place.
Yeah. Well, Eves is over here, so I know it's not him. So I like your guess. We're gonna go with you on that one, Grisby. If it's wrong, Jaron Peoples. Go give him some hate on Twitter.
Much surprised, but I'm wrong quite a bit.
Come on, Joe, back to pass. Whoa, ball just fluttering in the air, and a present comes home for number 20 of the guard, and he's gonna intercept it and return it for the touchdown. That's Moody Ogafuri. I don't know how you say that name, but he just scored a touchdown. Oh, man. What a homecoming night for that young man. He got a gift from Christmas early, Jaron. The ball just came to him.
Wow.
What a play. Oh, man. Tough break for Carlisle there, but it's good to see those young guys that are getting in the game, though, that haven't been playing a whole lot, to get that kind of touchdown.
And I think that ball I think it probably got tipped because it did not look good coming out of his hand.
It looked like a duck was dead, just flopping around. Man. That's a senior right there on homecoming night getting a touchdown, a kid that doesn't get to play very much, and I love to see that. That's one of those things you will never forget, and he can watch it back over and over on NetSN forever. And that's why we do it, right? Because, I mean, these kids will get to come back in 20 years, and these games will be on YouTube, and they can relive the good old days. They're not in black and white like when we played, right? Or on the radio only.
Getting a guy in, they had a little short, missing a guy, Brook Hills.
Ooh, high snap, kicks up, and good. 9:30 left in the game. Brook Hill up 49-12. We'll be back here on NetSN.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
.30 left here in the game. As we got a nice touchdown by a senior there. Shout out to Moody Lufer. I don't know how to say that. You got any tips on pronunciations for me?
No. No, not me. That's what gets me in trouble.
Yeah. Big kick. Now, was there a flag on something? Because we kicked from the 45.
There
so
was a flag against Carlisle, so it moved up.
I didn't see that. It must have been on the extra point, huh? I missed that. I didn't see that. So a freebie end zone kick for Gavito. It's teaching moments right here. If there's any for Carlisle, Coach Sharp, you talked to him. We love the guys out in Carlisle.
They're great. Great folks.
So we'll be there. We'll be in Carlisle Thursday night, or I'll be there. Me and Jason and who's on the camera? I can't remember. Maybe Isaiah. I can't remember. But we'll be out there in Carlisle Thursday night to call Carlisle and Shelbyville, another tough opponent. Carlisle's got a tough non-district schedule. Really do. Camacho complete. Pass up to the 30-yard line. They're giving themselves some challenge, that is for sure, in the pre-district schedule.
That was Eves on that. On that reception.
Okay.
So 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Shelbyville was. What's that score? Did you have one recent score from that Mount Enterprise Shelbyville game? A battle of two undefeated teams. That's one of the more highlighted games that we have in the area. 3-0 teams, both scoring a lot of points. Camacho calls his own number, runs over some tacklers right past the sticks and picks up the first down.
Good run by Camacho. The Legion Fields Hawkins game's tightened up a little bit, 39-30.
Ooh, okay.
Love Lady over Garrison, 14-7 in the fourth quarter, so that game's close.
A lot of good games, a lot of good teams.
A lot of good ones.
Still keeping an eye on this Troop game. We've got both these games are 3-point games on NetSN.
In the fourth quarter, it's a 37-36 Shelbyville Mount Enterprise game.
Oh, wow. Camacho going deep. He's got a man.
Just a little out.
Eves had to go on the track to try to track that one down. Just couldn't do it. Then we got the Troop up by 3 here in the fourth quarter in Rusk on NetSN. And then you've got St. Augustine up 3 over West Sabine in the fourth quarter over there. So, man, you've got just some good action. Looks like St. Augustine has the ball and, just broke a couple of tackles. Still running. Oh, he's still running on his feet. Goodness gracious. What a run in that St. Augustine game by the QB. Wow.
2nd and 10 here.
Man. Camacho throws it outside. Ooh, that's a good way to get your receiver lit up there as Garza was kind of in a tough spot there. But, this game over here, Jaron, quarterback ran it probably 30 or 40 yards.
For who?
For St. Augustine.
I need West Sabine.
We need St. Augustine. Don't know.
Oh, yeah, we do. We need St. Augustine.
St. Augustine needs to win. That's who I have.
Okay, come on.
I am the pick'em champ. I have some things to defend this year. It's like I have a belt that I have. My pride I have to defend.
Camacho back.
Throws. Going deep. It's Eves. Double coverage, and Eves almost comes down with it.
Man, I thought it was a little hands action. Falls incomplete. Placed the ball well, really.
Yeah, it was a good throw. It really was. Double coverage is about as good as a throw you could throw there, and tough catch still, though.
So that falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now, if this game over here, there's 6 minutes to go in this St. Augustine game. I don't know how much time's left in the Ruskin Troop game, but if they score a touchdown, that's going to be a 2-score game for St. Augustine. Is Camacho back to pass, throwing deep again? Is it Eves? Caught! And I think that's not Eves. I think that's
no, that's Eves.
Is it Eves? Someone celebration guy pulled up lame. Who was that? No, that's not. That's 6. That's Grisby. Wow. So how long a touchdown was that? 62-yard touchdown. Camacho to Grigsby.
That was Grigsby. Man, that 6 and 5 is hard to
I'm telling you, man, they're making us hard.
Man.
They're making us work up here tonight.
Gosh.
There's that 18 points. They got a chance right here to eclipse that high point mark for the season. Great positive score there for Coach Sharp and the Carlisle Indians right there. At times, that passing game has been dangerous for them tonight.
It really has. They've gotten the big play.
Camacho looking for somebody. Oh, it's Eves with a little out route, and he caught it. Did he get across? A signal? Yep, 2 point is good.
2 points good.
So the 2-point conversion is good. So Brook Hill's lead is now 49-20. 7:33 left in the game. We'll be right back here on NSN.
Family Circle of Care is a network of 6 community-based health centers providing affordable health care services to East Texas families. With 4 locations in Tyler, we offer family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN services, internal medicine, and counseling. Our Jacksonville Health Center brings family medicine, pediatrics, and women's health services to the tomato capital of the world. And we serve our Henderson County neighbors at our Athens Health Center, offering family medicine, pediatrics, and women's health services. With a commitment to meet the needs of the communities we serve, we look forward to working with you as partners in care and are here for you and your family every step of the way. We accept private insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, CHIP, and offer a sliding fee discount for insured and uninsured patients. We serve everyone regardless of ability to pay. As CEO, I welcome you to Family Circle of Care, where compassion, quality, and healthcare come full circle.
Wow, there.
So 7:33 left. Carlisle set to kick off. It's Garza, the lefty. They're going to do an onside kick. Nice little funky bounce. And Brook Hill, catches it and then gets decapitated.
Gosh.
That's number 80 on the fielding of the catch there, Zach Hempy. And he took a shot.
That was number 7 for Carlisle, Juan Diaz, that came across. And, I mean, he was coming in like a bullet. Man. Petru Mr. Pecorinian saying how Camacho has a great hand. So from the guard fan base, complimenting the Carlisle Indians. It's great. Great to see that.
And like I said, this is a great game for us to cover just because we cover, both schools during the football season. We said we cover all the guard, and we've kind of picked Carlisle up, and they love having us out, and we love being covering Carlisle Indian football this season.
Man, they're just great to interact with. Coach Sharp and company, they've just been really great to get to know this season.
So Sam Williams is back in the game now as I guess they decide they don't want to give Carlisle too much hope here. So we got a few of the starters back in the game. Got a little close for him, I guess.
Well, I think part of it, he's a senior homecoming, to let him finish out the game.
It's true. We've got Braxton Durrett in the backfield with Williams. I think a perfect ending if you're Coach Ryan would be to end the game scoring a touchdown right as time expires here. They're not in any hurry. Williams. Durrett, handoff, goes right. He's got some space. Runs over a tackler and crosses the yardage gain. He's going to get up to the, what's that, the 42 or 41. There's our crooked ref walking again. You never tell where he's going.
About an 8 or 9 yard carry.
Yeah, they're going to give him the 41. So Durrett's going to come off.
He is hard to bring down.
He is, and he's like that he's like in every sport. He's like one of those that would run through the brick wall. So he's diving on the floor, in the stands. And last year he had a tough year because he played through some injuries. And this year he's been healthy, and you can really tell he's got that dual threat. He can run you over, but he can also outrun you when he gets in open space. Handoff. That's the freshman again. Gandy.
5, 4, 5. Trying to watch the spot judge, and he keeps kind of.
He's like he walks in an S.
I'm like, where are you? 6-yard pickup.
He's trying to make it hard on us, is what he's trying to do.
Because typically they'll go to the side and then come over.
Rusk with a touchdown. They take
wow.
the lead, 14-10 over Troop in the fourth quarter.
That'd be a good win for Coach Sitton and company.
Yeah.
They're in a tough district.
Yeah,
so.
Coach Sitton got to know him a lot when he was at Chapel Hill. Won a state championship with the Bulldogs in 2011. Back-to-back state championship appearances. Lost to Henderson the first time around and came back and won it the second time around. The cardiac pack, as they were labeled, as we won a lot of games at the very last second. But does a great job. Do we have a delay of game here, or not sure what we have? Trying to up the refs are going to conference again. We need some like Jeopardy music or something.
All right.
Do I have anything on that here? I don't know. What do we got? Don't know. I should have something on this still.
And that Carthage and Chapel Hill games just turned ugly. Oh my gosh. You and your bag of tricks.
Gotta have something there, you know. No, that's I'm getting this.
Yeah, it's a penalty against Brook Hill, a hold, I think.
Shut some crickets in. There we go. There we go. I gotta loosen you up, man.
I'm pretty uptight, you know that.
Yeah, you know. That's why I stick you with me every so often. I
know.
gotta bring that laughter and that entertainment out of you.
Yeah, I was trained in old school radio. I mean, you don't laugh. You don't
I
show
know.
expression when you commentate, right?
I know. We have fun here, man. This is fun. You're having fun, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
First
Just making sure.
down, but first and 14.
Ooh. Ball at the 45-yard line for the guard. Handoff Williams. He's gonna give it to. Looks like Gandy again, and a tough run by the freshman. I've been impressed with his carries. He's tough. He's not going to go down on the first contact.
So 2nd and 9 after another 5-yard pickup.
Some promising players here for the guard. Getting some of these young guys in the game.
Hey, thanks so much for tuning in tonight. If you guys weren't here, we'd be talking to ourselves, and that's not fun.
Yeah. We like talking to others.
Yeah, we like to
and
include
Troop with a big run here on that game. Almost inside the 5. Hand off to Gandy's, looking for a hole. Still on it, trying to just fight
lunge,
for yardage.
Yeah.
Got another yard or two there on the lunge. Going to get to the 34-yard line. Troop is first and goal inside the 10 over here, Jaron.
Wow.
Man, what a big game there in Rusk.
It's a 4A, 3A matchup.
They're not that far apart either. So 3rd down and 3. Oh, we got a free play. Williams got him offside. Going to go end zone. And can he catch it?
Nope.
Oh, man. Great throw by Williams and a great effort there. I can't tell who that is over there. Is that Vining?
Yeah, that was Vining.
I think that's Tyler.
Yeah, it was Vining.
Great job, though, to get the Indians offsides and earn a free play. There'll be a first down there on the offsides. So new tailback checking in, number 14, Grayson Roselle, another freshman.
Be a first down now.
Just bring another freshman at tailback, Jaron.
Yeah. Ball now on Carlisle's 29 with 3.5 left.
Williams. It's a man in motion. Roselle. Man, he's dragging the Carlisle defense. And he's going to get almost a first down. He's going to get to the 20 and be just a yard short. Nice 9-yard gain. Man, that's a nice run. These guys are running with purpose.
So second and a short one.
And Troop just punched it in to take the lead in Rusk. 17-14. Whew. Not sure how much time is left in that one, but we got a good one going down there. So second down and 1 from the 20. Williams in the backfield with Roselle. And Roselle's going to get the carry. Oh, bounces it outside. Bounces again outside. Picks up the first down. Nice run by Roselle.
He's taken down with some force.
Some aggressiveness there.
So a first down for the guard.
The drum line getting me pumped here, Jared.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Jefferson went over Pittsburgh big, 40-15.
Pittsburgh's just having a tough
It's
year.
tough, man. It's tough.
So ball at the 14-yard line for the guard. First and 10.
Pleasant Grove over Kilgore so far, 24-17.
No ball blown dead there. As
false start, huh?
Yeah. It's going to be a handoff to Gandy, and they're going to back them up 5.
Yeah, Pleasant Grove over Kilgore, man.
Was that one of our pick'em games?
Mm-hmm. And I had Kilgore.
I'm pretty sure I had Kilgore. I'm about 99% sure I didn't pick against them.
We're under 2 minutes here.
Williams, hands off. That's Gandy again. He's got a little room, finds a crease, and he's going to be tackled down around the 10-yard line.
Is enough for another first down.
Well, not quite, because they were back for the penalty.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
So it's going to be, I think, second and around 6.
Yeah.
Does that look like 6? I think it 5 or 6.
The penalty threw me off.
And looks like victory formation coming out for the guard. And we're going to probably take, they're going to just kind of run around, and they're going to take a knee, and they're still going to have to snap it one more time, maybe if they start the play clock. We're going to see. Yeah, they're going to just start it in time. They're going to snap it one more time here. But, man, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Jaron, you got any thoughts here as we kind of close out this game here as the clock rolls under 30 seconds?
I mean, I think a good effort by both teams. Both teams, played hard all the way through this last whistle here. And Carlisle, anytime you have an injury that early in the game to one of your skill position players, and you have to adjust. But I think they did. And, hey, my hat's off to Camacho.
He played
came
good,
in. He played really good. And you can tell he's one of the leaders of this team. And then, again, got to give it to the guard. They did what they do and scored several different ways. And the offense really got going. They put 49 on the board. That's a good night.
It is a really good night. The clock rolls down to 0, and that's going to be a final score here in Brook Hill. 49-20, good win for Brook Hill. Let's see, we'll be in Carlisle next week, or I will be. They'll be having Shelbyville coming to town, and then Brook Hill next week will start district play, I believe, as they'll host. I think it's Austin Regents next week.
I think it is the Regents game,
and that's the big. That's the Dallas Christian of the new district.
Yeah,
that's the team everyone thinks will win district. So we'll see where the guard match up against them. It'll be interesting to see kind of how that goes.
And I'll be with the Rusk Eagles over in Canton, so it'll be my first time since the scrimmage to commentate the Rusk Eagles. So
And it looks
Before
like
that.
Troop scored again over there. I'm not sure what happened, Jaron, but they're up 24-14. So Troop taking it to Rusk right now in the fourth quarter with 2 straight scores. But man, lots of action still on the network. So if you're tuning in and listening to us right now or watching, make sure you tune over to one of the other games. There's still games going on right now on the network. So we appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Shout out to our man Elijah up top on camera. Did a great job tonight for us. But for Jaron Peebles, I'm Brett Swinney signing off tonight as the Brook Hill Guard take it tonight over Carlisle 49-20. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.
Lean on your brother tonight. Let your brother count on you every play tonight. Okay? And come out and have fun. The gates are locked. Ain't nobody getting out now. They can't run. The gates are locked. Let's bring the fight to them, guys. Yes, sir. All right, brother. Let's pray.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next